Let's try that all over again. Hopefully that doesn't do that again. Why is it freezing now? That was the old feed, never mind.
Oh, damn. Who wants to help me be a mod?
There we go. That's coming in better.
I need help. And I couldn't see.
Ain't nobody want to help you. It's funny you're saying, oh, freedom of speech, quick. Let's ban these people for their speech.
For you.
It's only freedom if you want to hear it.
That would help me out. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, booyah, motherfucker. You're not that smart.
Thank you, and I also followed you back.
Oh, very nice.
Right now, I'm smoking a cigarette. But
oh, don't say that. They're going to have a whole food. They don't like that.
What? Move back? No, that's her followers. They actually got you. She's something on her mind. Oh. Thank you for the help. You know what? You want to trash talk? Go somewhere else.
That's not freedom. What about freedom of speech there, darling? Freedom of speech. I hate people. Oh, it's our rights, it's our freedoms. We have the right to do this, but oh, damn, you say something they don't agree on. You need to shut up.
Please repost. Get it out there. I would love to have more people come on and watch this because it's important.
I don't know what happened to last. Oh, it's freezing like crazy, and that's one thing. TikTok just screws with my feeds all the time. I don't know why.
Getting paid. We're not getting paid, fucker. We're here on our own free will. Can my mod please take care of the shit? There's a couple of people on there. Thank you.
No, get over it.
I appreciate you guys. Please repost, get it out there. I appreciate that. And I wouldn't mind you guys following because I try to do all different kinds of content out there.
Oh, we don't care.
Thank you so much for the repost. Thank you, Mom.
Oh my God, no, I didn't know he had a concussion or broken ribs. I hope something happens over this. I hope that guy gets in. Did they arrest whoever did this, or that's so stupid. He's a vet, and you're gonna break his ribs and give him a concussion?
What do you mean you guessed nothing? I didn't see what you said, Michael. And please don't be afraid. I am protected. I got my gear, and I'm ready.
Oh, we're not afraid.
If I need to.
We want you to get let up there, darling.
But there is a lot of people here.
They're so sweet.
If you guys think we're here getting paid, we're not. We're here on our own free will. So please, get the fuck off.
It's freedom of speech there, remember? Come on. What's good
care
for the
if you
goose
guys want to
is
be trolls.
good for the
You're
gander.
welcome to come and be trolls on here. Thank you.
Actually, you should learn about this. Trolling actually only helps your channel.
That is
The
ready
more
to kick
people that are
people.
talking, the better your channel will do. Good
Yeah,
or bad?
the way I get paid is from TikTok, being on live. I don't do it any other way. Thank you. I'm here on my own free will. If you think that I'm getting paid, I'm not. The only way I'm getting paid is from TikTok. If you guys just join. Well, you gotta hit 100 followers to be able to go live. Once you do that, then you start going live every day, and you get money for it. And there's like little things you gotta do to earn it. Even getting gifts.
Oh boy.
Thank you. Shout out to West Virginia. I'm glad you guys are all coming on and here supporting this. I really appreciate you guys. I am from Portland, Oregon, is where we are. Thank you for all the reposts and the likes. I appreciate you guys. If you guys follow me, I will follow you back. I do plan to try to get out here more when I see more protests. But I try to do as much content variety as I can. Thank you for the fan club.
Does anybody know if any of the Patriots are coming out tonight?
I promise you guys I am being safe.
That's so horrible. I hope something happens to them. So horrible.
They are actually up there right now as we speak. If you guys could see them right up there. And they are up there ready to start handling it.
As they should.
Huh? I have 106 people watching and they're all reposting and stuff. Yes, I do want to get this out there. I appreciate everybody. We're from Portland, Oregon. Hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you for coming in.
Oh, I hope she gets pepper sprayed.
Ohio support. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I am being safe. I do have a mask on, and I do have a gas mask that I will put on if there is anything, which we did happen to put on a little bit ago.
Yeah, I can only do one.
Because when everybody came in, they came
I do this from a tablet, guys.
So they did pepper ball. No, they did not tear gas at all yet. No, not just criminals.
Eventually, once I get enough money for a computer system, I'll be able to do it just like he does, but I can't do that at the moment. All of our money went to getting into the hotel and all that stuff, so this is what we got.
Thank you for being a good man.
And I'm not a big fan of them too many screens because you can't really see what's going on. It gets too jumbled. I'd rather have one, That's why we offer it. If people, but there's always other places to see it, and that's perfectly fine too. Portland Andy also makes a lot of money. I don't make anything pretty much doing this. I haven't made a penny in over a week, so. So, I mean, there's a big difference between me and what he does. he has the money for that. I don't. This is Portland. Some far lefty streamer. No, she don't you dare, because I don't think I have another streamer. No. Let's see. Alright, we do have another one that's
They burn your skin? No, they did not burn my skin, thank you. Thank you for reposting and getting this out there. It's important for people who are supporting this. I'm out here currently watching and seeing what is going to go on.
Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun, happy stuff. Waiting for our normal streamers to come on, but this gives us something to watch. I'm not sure if any of the patrons are coming out today or not, but I'm hoping they do. The crap that's been going on lately is stupid.
Nothing's affecting me. I'm just here watching. Nobody's burning my skin or anything like that. Oh yeah, sometimes there could be a lot more people than there is now, but
well, thank you for that, analyst, because we have never watched this before.
You already see around the corner.
There is quite a few people there today. I guess they had a march and then ended up here, so.
There's people behind me.
There's like 3, 4.
There's people way down there, and there's people that go around the corner in between these buildings. As you guys can see.
Oh, that person's voice is annoying.
Power to the people, yeah.
Like, everybody has the right to protest, but like, it's just so stupid when they do it sometimes. You know, like, if you don't have the same view as them, it's no freedom of speech, but they say this is freedom. Everybody has freedom of speech. You don't have to agree with anybody.
The good people.
And the hate and
please don't be afraid.
Telling people to kill themselves and do all this crap is just got so stupid and ridiculous. It takes away all their, all the hate they use takes away from their actual goals.
Anybody who isn't for this protest, we don't want no bad trolls against these protests.
That's freedom of speech.
I'm just simply out here helping by watching, so you guys who aren't here from Portland, Oregon, can watch.
I'd just report her just for being annoying.
They're on the roof.
Awesome, and that's so horrible. I'm glad he's doing something. I hope, and I know Portland Andy and a few are doing some really nice things to try to help him, but that is so horrible. Good for JD Delay because he's a good guy, and this is what happened is bullshit. We need a lot more patriots to stand up. I mean, like, this is getting annoying and stupid. Like, are we just going to continue to let people do this and just take over streets and hurt everybody, and intimidate people and attack people one by one? Or are we going to stand up and actually do something about it? I'm not calling for violence, but I'm calling us to make a damn stand because it's getting annoying. 6:30. It's a pretty early over in Portland too. It's only 6:30. So I'm curious if this is going to either one end earlier or two get bigger. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Oh man.
Kind of seems like they pepper spray or pepper ball. Yeah, Mom, it's safer to run across around this corner as fast as we can.
Yep, 6:30. So I mean, I'm kind of curious how it's going to go from here. If it's going to be a really busy night, or if it's going to be or if it's going to calm down early. I mean, there's still quite a few people. She just doesn't have a great angle. There is one other one, I think. Hold on, let's check real fast because I don't really like this person or her angle, and that's not being mean. It's just being true. So let's go ahead and see what other. Let's look at what other feeds are live. No, that's the only one going on that I got. Well, I guess we're stuck with her. She's only got 71 people watching, which is, I mean, way better than I'm doing. But just because of the strike, we're still going bad. But usually on TikTok, you get a lot more than that. I just don't like TikTok. I'm not a big fan of it.
Sorry, guys, I had to actually put my gas mask on because they actually get a little pepper it smells and tastes like. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I do have a mic.
Now put another one on so we don't have to.
That way you guys can hear me. It's stay close to me.
Please.
There we go. Can you guys still hear me okay? Okay, good. Thank you for answering. I appreciate that. Please, if you're new to the live, repost. It helps get it out there. Yes, I stand for all colors. Doesn't matter what you are, where you came from. To me, we're all the same.
It's not about colors. It's about laws.
For good. I do not support the evil.
You do. Because you literally support sex traffickers, you support pedophiles, you support all this by allowing these people in. Because that's what a lot of them, not all everyone, but there's a lot of them. That's what they're going after mainly. 10 million people got out. They've only, deported 3 million. So, and that's only that's not including the unknown ones, so.
They're not celebrating, they're protesting.
No, they're celebrating. They have parties. I know what they do. Sorry, I'm eating peanut butter. Yep, Portland, Oregon. If you guys are new and haven't been here to the channel, I was on last night. There wasn't quite as many people. I mean, there was, but not as... Oh, there we go. Get him.
There we go. See the waves that... Come on, bitch! Oh, fuck. It sounds like they're marching out. Did it? Huh? No, I said it sounded like they were marching out. Unless that was a drum. Oh. It sounded like them marching. Oh. Oh, okay.
Didn't wish any harm on him, but man, why did he have to hit everybody? I mean, he hit.
Oh, trust me, they'll be out soon. They're
like sideswiped
doing a
with that
little
little
bit
thing.
here
Oh, wow.
And I know he's just a brittle, old man.
This is an Antifa
that
feed.
was a veteran, but you can't use those little things to run into people. I mean, that could injure people.
This is what Antifa saying right now. This is live on X.
3 times as fast as the people that were walking around there. So, again, I'm sorry he got hurt. I don't know what his injuries are. I had somebody tell me that he passed away. I had somebody tell me that he had some broken ribs. I had somebody tell me that he had a concussion.
Not here to Portland, not if we keep protesting.
We're losing you're kind of bubbling.
Hold on, guys. I want to see if I can't.
Try again.
Oh no, you guys are fine.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I think we should listen to this.
Send him a message. Tell him you might have to log out and come back in.
Hold on, guys. This is going to be. Hold on.
Me?
This is Antifa and all that have a space going on right now. We're going to tune into their space if I can get on it on my tablet. I'm not sure I can, but I think if we can. I don't know how to do this on my tablet. I know how to do it on my phone. But we're going to look real fast. Let's see. We're going to go to Pam. What the hell's her damn fucking... Oops, sorry. HEMPHILL. We're going to listen into this real fast, guys. All right, so this is what Pam Tifa is saying about last night, guys.
And I said I will support it for only one reason: if it's a peaceful protest and everybody down there. Now there's civil disobedience, and we can talk about that. That's something different. But nobody down there was violent. Everybody was peaceful, and of course we're going to yell and scream. We got our signs, and we're going to say "F-I." So what? But there never were violence. I never saw them harming officers, because I said if I see any of this bullshit, I am leaving. I'm not going to be a part of a violent protest. I witnessed it on January the 6th, and I'm not going to be a part of that kind of crap again. Because you don't know, I know.
This is Pam Tifa speaking right now.
That violence never, ever
and the Antifers.
wins. Martin Luther King was right on with what he taught us and how to protest. However, there is civil disobedience. But let me go back. I was talking about Spider Mike. I just love this guy. I stick with him, and I stayed with him down there, and he also helped protect me from some of these idiots because of his integrity, because he is not violent, because he doesn't want to be violent. So when I saw them putting out all this bullshit, I mean, the Oath Keepers, the Proud Boys, you name it, they're calling Trump to do the Insurrection Act over this one incident, lying about what happened with Mike. It's pissing me off I'm so angry. But this is what they do. Even though they know the facts, they lie anyway. Go ahead, Antifa.
Yeah, I've seen all the different angles of that video,
and you know who that is.
And regardless of what people think or say, man, you can tell it was an accident for that whatever the moped or whatever the fuck wheelchair.
There's Will right there.
Scooter.
His name is
now Scooter. Antifa. Sorry, you can tell that Mike didn't want to fucking throw that dude on the ground. Like, come on, now he was just trying to stop the dude, and unfortunately, the dude tipped over. I mean, shit. To be fair, that Jerry guy a few months back or a year ago fell off a curb on that thing and busted his shoulder and all kind of shit. So it's like you can just see in the video. Yeah, sure, Mike was pissed, why you hitting people, why you run over the foot. But you can also tell, man, listen, Mike's a big dude. If he wanted to really use his weight and hurt somebody, bro, that dude would have been a block down. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have just been tipped over. So I could see that it was, and obviously the cops seen it as well. They're like, oh, this dude was just trying to stop this dude. Unfortunately, the thing tipped. You know what I mean? It's an accident. It doesn't mean it's a crime. Anyways, man, hey, Mike, if you hear me, bro, if you send me an ad, bro, this is Antifa Super Soldier, man, because I'd like to message you and talk to you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Mike, I sent
Screw you, Will.
request to come back up so you can share some more. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, just to say, because I know there's people listening, like, because I saw some of the video, and I can see how people will react on initially, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fast-moving things going on, but, at the end of the day, now you definitely can hurt the people. Now, there's been people in New York City that be riding around with the scooters. And matter of fact, New York City, sometimes the police have to tell people like, yo, you can't be zipping on New York City streets with the scooter. We understand that you're disabled, but you can't, because you can hurt somebody. You can hurt somebody with the scooter.
Guys, this is an Antifa Live.
You have to be kind of mindful, and whoever the individual is, he's all in a protest, zipping through like he's on like he had NASCAR. Like, and people do that, you have to be mindful. The bottom line is, the man said it wasn't intentional, you know what I mean? And he's big enough to say whether he tried to run me over, so I knocked him down. And so what's someone going to do? Man said it wasn't intentional. Now you could go ahead and choose to take the negative route and be like, well, I don't believe him. Like, he has a history of doing that. Now, if the dude had a history, like, you go see his history, he's knocking elderly people over and knocking people out the chairs, then okay, I can see that. But, man said, he was zipping to me and I was trying to defend myself and he fell. That's it. Just leave it alone. And you know what? They got the nerve. those on the right or MAGA, they got the nerve. On January 6th, they was out there talking about Nancy Pelosi. You was gonna kill Nancy Pelosi? The lady was like 70-some years old. How much? You saw when we met her, Pam?
You're gonna talk about 5 years ago. You guys tell everybody over there to kill themselves. Shut the fuck up.
And you got these big grown ass men like talking about they're gonna do something to Nancy Pelosi.
They always bring up January 6th.
None of them said nothing to them about that.
The right was
if
bad.
anyone that does things that's the people that's disabled or anything or older, that's them on that side. That's them. So I ain't nobody paying, man. Ain't nobody paying, and there ain't gonna be no insurrection. Trump probably don't even give a fuck. The man got dementia now anyway. Man don't know what the hell is going on. He don't even give a fuck about none of that pork and shit or whatever. You know what I mean? So we ain't worried about that. They just gonna be out there spinning their own little wheels.
This guy pisses me off.
Yeah, but this little spinning and this little propaganda could cause some real serious issues.
I hope it does.
We're going to see how this is going to build, and I'm following it very closely because.
It could for people that's stupid. Yeah, it could for the idiots.
They talk right to Trump. These are people that connect right to fucking Trump, and I'm so.
No, I know, but I'm you know me. I just keep it real. I don't. Now you know Pam more than any of us know. At the end of the day, Trump really don't give a fuck. He don't care about his supporters. So he don't care about no what's his name, Jerry, whoever the guy is in the scooter. Man, don't really care. So they can go back to him. Oh, Trump, yeah, you got it. Number one, you can't put forth an insurrection act because somebody may have assaulted someone in a wheelchair. It's not going to even happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not worried about that. It's not going to happen. It's not going. What are you going to tell Congress? We're doing the insurrection act because Mike. What? Nah, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Them people did it. Listen, all of them dudes, Nick Sorter and all of them, they're all clowns. They're clowns. They're all silly and they're all clowns. They cry babies and at the end of the day, I don't think Trump pays them no attention. I really don't think he pays them no attention. Trump's not stupid at the end of the day. Man's a con artist.
They're talking to Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi said to Nick Sawyer, I was so worried about you. Now, remember, I was there when Nick Sawyer claimed to be hit, right? And Pam Bondi said to Nick Sawyer, I was going to call you. I was so worried when I heard you got attacked. He did not get attacked. That's a fucking lie. Every one of them lied about what happened down there. Spider Mike, you know it's part of the story, too.
I watched it all. Yeah. Hey, I wanted to tell you, Pam, thanks for having this little chat here.
Well, here's the guy himself.
Talking about me. I just woke up like an hour ago. I was pretty sore from last night. It got a little wild, even after that incident. But I wanted to just inform you and the rest of the people here. Since that altercation last night, I've already received 3 death threats. They've posted my address all over here and all over other platforms. I know that, most of them know where I live anyhow, but to keep sharing it, and they're sharing it with, Pam Bondi, Cash Patel. You need to get this person off the streets. He attacked this, this veteran, an elderly retired veteran. Look at how he attacked him. And I'm just like, wow. I just, like I said, when he came aiming right at me, I was able to step off to the left just a little bit. But, the front of his mobility scooter, it's like a 3-wheel thing. The front wheel went right up my right leg. And if you've seen the video, it like kind of hits my crotch and then ends up right next to my stomach, the right side of my stomach.
This is a veteran,
but I just kept my hands out
a guy
with that
perfectly good legs that can move. And you're saying the whole Renee Good thing. You could have moved from the car. You couldn't move away from the mother.
That I took him off the thing by hitting him with that flag.
Oh, I know. Everything's on expert.
To what's it called? Where you get somebody at the top and you knock them off a bike with a clothesline. Thank you. They thought that I was clotheslining, but no. As soon as I saw him accelerate right directly towards me, I turned my flag sideways because I was going to get prepared to either grab his handlebars or put it in front of his handlebars, but it went over his handlebars and right into his chest, and then
And then?
Oops, we lost you.
Keep incriminating.
He was kind of a little staticky even when he was talking.
Mm-hmm. You're like, oh shit, he's saying bad things.
Okay,
Quick, cut him off.
So yeah, I can't let my phone go to rest, huh?
Hold on. Can you hear me, Mike? I wanted to say something to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I want you to know.
Yeah.
If you had done anything wrong at all, I would be on your fucking ass, and you know it, right?
No, you wouldn't pay either.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because I'm down there, and I believe in only peaceful protesting. But Michael, I already know. I saw it. I knew exactly what happened. And the way you're describing it, it was common sense. We saw that you're protecting yourself, that this idiot tried to run you over.
So what happened with Renee Good?
Even if I,
why are you guys out there protesting? Because a cop, she tried to run in a cop and with a car, and it was bad. But him running,
so I'm telling everybody,
giving a guy a concussion and breaking a retired vet's ribs is okay because a scooter was coming at him. You're freaking morons.
We know these fucking all you guys down there listening assholes that are so chicken shit to come in here and hear the facts.
Oh, I'm in here, sweetheart.
You want to lie and spin every fucking thing that we're doing out there, you
ain't
assholes.
Gotta spin nothing.
And I hope you get me in trouble for cussing on X because I don't give a shit.
You can't get in trouble for cussing on X.
Sick of them, Mike.
You can say whatever you want.
But I'm coming out next week.
Enhance your calm, Pam. Enhance your calm.
Don't let these assholes scare you. I'm coming back.
Absolutely.
Soon. And we'll just
absolutely. When I'm with you, you get spicy. I grab you and I'm like, just enhance your calm. Oh gosh, I'm watching a Portland live right now, and they're gassing the protesters right now.
Oh yeah, I was watching that. That's what I thought. It's
dozens of canisters. I'm on Pretend Media, and
everybody follow Pretend Media. It's really good.
Wow, they deployed a lot.
Hey Spider, will you do me a favor, bro, and add me, bro, so I can hit you up?
Okay, now you are the you're which one are you again?
Super Soldier.
Super Soldier. I got you.
I appreciate you, bro, because I needed to message you about something.
Sure.
Yeah, just to throw this out there, she might, and because I've been dealing with paralegal work for 20-some years. I know about law from the ground up because I've been to state prison about 3 times. So the bottom line is, number one, I don't care if they go and have dinner with Pam Body and Cash Patel at your birthday. One, it's not a federal offense, it's a local offense. They don't have no authority, so it doesn't even goddamn matter, period. It don't matter. And two, if you don't see everything that they do fails. Everything they doing, it looked like Trump got movement, but he really don't have no movement. Some of his stuff it gets deaded in the water or it's stale. For example, what they did with James Comey, arrested him. Get to a judge, man. I'm dismissing this shit. Get out of here. Case dismissed. Letitia James.
But I'm going to keep it on this guy. You guys can watch it on the other one.
They went, locked up Don Lemon and all the other 4 people. What the judge says, man, this shit is bogus. You go home. Get the fuck out of here. Case going to be dismissed. They're idiots. There's nothing they do. It don't work. It's the same thing that happened with his first administration when he did all it's just so much because they're all a group of idiots. Trump, Stephen Miller, all of them, they're all idiots. It just look like they keep controversy going on, but they really don't get any movement. What happened with the National Guard? He put the National Guards in the thing. Chicago challenged it. Yo, you can't put National Guards in people's states without the guns of commercial. That's done. Not no more. Unfortunately, a National Guard person got killed for no reason. But they shouldn't even been there in DC.
Yeah, I think something bad's going to happen.
For that, but they're not going to blame them. They're not going to blame them for that.
Sorry,
but you put the National Guard in DC for what? So you put them there, and then this guy, I don't know why he did it, but it is what it is. And 2 people got shot, and the girl died. That's Trump's fault again. That's Trump's fault because he put them there for no reason. So they just, bruh. I don't.
Well, stop. Stop. You all got to realize too, and everybody listening here, that last year the funding for DHS and ICE was $178 billion of our tax dollars. Okay. And so they're out there and they're doing willy-nilly. They're able to do this stuff. And yeah, go ahead and hit us with $1 million lawsuit or $5 million lawsuit. Doesn't matter. $178 billion, that'll get you a good legal representation, right? So why are they not up in arms that these people are committing these crimes?
What he did was
just in Portland,
just not acceptable. Hey, Smoking.
Of multi-million-dollar lawsuits that is going to cost the taxpayers. Well, why are they not upset about
this?
This
is the guy, if anybody doesn't know, this is Spider Mike speaking right now. This is the guy who did that to Jerry.
Spending here and
Antifa made the stream. We got Will there too as well.
Willy-nilly because they know they have unlimited funds, man.
I'm sorry, this is stopped or whatever. Too.
Because they're not, they don't care
that's
about
stopped
that.
or whatever. I'm not going to give that dude no credit. He's stupid.
I know Pam be getting hype. I really don't get hype with them. I only get hype when it gets like a little kind of like physical. But all the other stuff, I don't even pay them no attention. They don't care about fraud. If you care about fraud, you be at Trump and them door and the Republicans. You'll be at his door. Fraud. Man, took a plane from Qatar. All this, you would be at his door. You don't care about fraud. It's all. Come on, bro, stop. So I don't. It's all there.
I don't remember if you remember, but the guy on the scooter, that on the scooter, Spider Mike broke his ribs.
See, here's the funny thing, what you just said, and this is what I was explaining to somebody. What's going to happen now with this whole ICE thing is the same thing that happened at the border. Remember when he separated the children from the parents? And then right after he did that, a couple of law firms got in. They did class action lawsuits.
And now they're having a space
and then the government settled.
Antifa
so
space.
They got paid. Some of those people got paid. They got paid when Biden came in. Same thing's going to happen now. It's going to be all these lawsuits. They're either going to get paid now or they're going to get paid in the next administration. So there you go. So you gave the so-called illegal immigrant who's been stealing your money. You gave him now a free check of 6 digits.
Yeah,
stupid assholes.
Okay, I just Spider Mike that this is the biggest gassing that's been going on for a while, huh? Very big.
Yes, and the protesters are collecting all the spent canisters, and last week they also used it the day before. But
what we're listening to now, guys, is like I said, it's Pam Tifa's X Space live right now.
Once it starts
Will's
to come
there.
down,
we got Spider Mike and a few other Antifas. And we're just listening to their crap.
Explodes, and then this green powder. It's a huge powdered cloud, green, that comes down, and it has a different taste, a different smell. It really burns the eyes. Well, it burns everything, but it smells different than the tear gas they've been using. Well, those canisters, exactly. The canisters that were collected are 15 to 20 years overdated, expired. And when they did a search on what it is, it's a certain type of irritant that was banned by the UN and NATO and United Nations, all that stuff. You can't use it anymore. It was banned 20 years ago, for some reason they're bringing it out of their storage. They must have a huge storage bin that they just need to get rid of, and they're using it on us. So,
man, they got them good over
it's been proven to cause cancer. So we've been telling everybody, man, if you see that green stuff, make sure you have some type of PPE that's going to filter that out because it causes cancer. Now, I was in the middle of it, and so I don't know. Maybe I'll have a class action lawsuit later if I come down with cancer.
You could probably. You could probably file a lawsuit for.
No, the lawyers in the lime green hats that show up here every night, they've been documenting everything. So, and then there's also other people in there that
it's funny because they said he could have stepped away from the car. This guy could have stepped away from a whip, but they're all freaking out on him.
The rubber bullets. Last night
and that was
they were deploying. Believe this or not, they were deploying rubber balls through their paintball guns. Okay. Some of them were solid plastic. We've collected them. One person had these gobstoppers handy, gobstoppers that deployed, and when it hit, the gobstopper, when it hits the ground, it makes a powder. It looks like all the other ones, but the ones that didn't explode, I got 7 of them. They're all multicolored. They look like a big Skittle, you might say, but a round candy. I don't know. I'm like, why are they putting these hard candies in their hoppers of their paintball guns? Again, and there's dozens and dozens of people that have bruises on their legs from these things. Of course, the pepper ball itself, that leaves a bruise. But some of them, where the hit marks are at, it's actually opening the skin. And those are the rubber ones. Those are
he was talking about
ones,
him helping him out today, too.
The candy, whatever. I still have it in the back of my truck. I got probably a dozen. And I couldn't figure out why were they aiming for the back of my truck? I don't know. But there's a handful of them in the back of my truck. It's just really strange, the munitions that they're using now.
This is getting insane and worse every time. I don't know. I can't be around that at all. You know that, Mike, because my lung problem, I just got off oxygen.
Well, yeah. And last night, they deployed. Now, it was starting to dwindle down. There was probably, and it was probably about 11 o'clock, I believe. It dwindled down to maybe 30, 40 people. Operation Inflation had already taken down their corner, and they had left. And for some reason, nobody was up by the gate or anything. They just deployed like 6 canisters, and it looked like regular tear gas. Okay. But then people were running back and going by my truck, and they came up to my truck. They're like, "That's chlorine." And I'm like, "What?" They said, "They're deploying chlorine." And I'm like, "No."
Chlorine.
So I got out of my truck, and I took a big breath. I'm like, "God damn right, that's chlorine."
What's chlorine?
Why are they deploying? Chlorine is the same stuff that they use in public pools and stuff to clean the water.
Really?
Now, chlorine is what they used in Syria. They used a high concentrate chlorine, and it attacks your respiratory system. It makes your lungs foam. So, and that foam comes out of your mouth. It attacks your central nervous system and your respiratory system. You will die, but it wasn't that strong. It just smelled like, if you've ever gone to a public pool, like right after they put the chlorine in the water, but it was like twice as bad. It was, I could feel it in the back of my throat.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this up
in my lungs. It had like a tickle, a real heavy tickle, and so everybody was coughing. It didn't really irritate my eyes much, but other people were crying. I like I said, years of being in construction, I had been exposed to just about everything. But yeah, so I was walking around. I'm like, I cannot believe that now they're using chlorine.
Wait, let me say this before. Listen, if they doing all this, I don't know. Okay, you said there's some lawyers out there with green hats. I heard something like that. But listen, I don't know what they're doing. But I can tell you, or you can tell somebody else, if you're protesting, because you have a First Amendment right, if you're protesting and the government is using these type of chemicals, a person can file, real simple, a temporary restraining order in federal court and see if the judge will sign it and tell them to stop using these type of chemicals on peaceful protesters, and then they will have to stop. I'm saying that to say because, and I get it. Some people, like, they out there and subconscious. What happened? What?
Governor and them have been screaming out loud a lot about this.
You said who's been doing that?
Yeah.
The government.
Yeah, they've actually brought it to the city and the state and the county, and we haven't heard back. So
no. So listen to what I'm saying. This is why, and this is one of the things I learned. That's why I said you have to file something in court. See, when you file a temporary restraining order in federal court, because those are federal agents, if that's who's doing it, you get immediate relief. In other words, it's what they call an ex parte temporary restraining order means that the judge can sign it without even hearing from the other side, and then he sets it for a preliminary injunction or a hearing. So if he was to sign it, and a person, an individual can do it, you don't have to be a lawyer. If you're a protester as a citizen and you're alleging that the government is using chemical warfare against peaceful protesters, you personally, Mike, or anyone can go file an ex parte temporary restraining order and see if the judge signs it, and then it's served on whoever's doing it, DHS, whoever. Yo, bro, yeah, those things you're doing, yeah, you can't use it anymore. The judge said you gotta stop, and then that stops. I'm saying that to say because I know, and maybe not you, Mike, but some people probably think, yeah, man, I was out there, man, I got chlorine in my eyes. Okay, yeah, this sounds funny right now, but like you said, it may mess with your respiratory system later or anything else. So, I mean, that's for those that don't want it. Now, there are some people that subconsciously, they like that type of stuff. Yeah, man, I was baked in beer, mason, stuff like that. I'm just keeping it real. I keep it 100. I don't be having time to be shucking and jiving and playing all these fucking games and all. I don't do none of that. Yeah, I'm not doing none of that. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you now, like if I was out there protesting and they did that, I'm fine because I don't want to leave. I don't want to come to a protest and leave with chlorine and maybe a cancer and all. Now, we're not doing none of that. I'm putting a stop to that. We're not doing that. You're not doing that to me. That's not happening. I'm putting a stop to that shit, and that's that. So I'm just putting that out there.
I got a video I was in, and they put us down 2 blocks, and I couldn't breathe. I got a lot of that shit in my lungs too. This happened.
You have to be careful now, Pam. Like seriously, you
don't know they're gonna do this shit, and you move back as far as you can. They moved us back 2 blocks, and even the residents got this shit. And I was way back, and I still got it.
So wait, Pam. So is that why? Because I noticed I saw something.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go ahead.
Yeah, Oh, I need to warn you.
Let PD go because he never spoke, and then Antifa.
Yeah, I looked at your post, so let's hear what you have to say. But you better watch your mouth right now. Let's go ahead, and I'll give you a chance. What do you want to share, PD?
Yo, it's Cat, baby. Undercover, underlever. And by the way, it's time for people to kind of wake the fuck up. This is Second Amendment time. Like, they're executing people in the street. I'm sick and tired of liberals kind of sitting on the sidelines and crying. It's like, you ever heard of a dictatorship that's fallen because we voted them out? It's not how it works, kids. That's why we have the Second Amendment. I'm not saying go fucking nuts, but I'm saying strap up. You know what happened?
Bullshit. We're not going to talk like that here. No, we're not. We're not strapping up.
Fuck that shit. I served my country. Bullshit. I served it twice. Combat SAR, baby. Let's stop pretending that we're fucking pussies around here.
Wait, hold on. Let me say something, Pete. I get where you're coming from, but just be mindful. I get where you come from more so than anything, but I don't just, you know what I mean? Yeah,
I respected I'm a fucking veteran 2 times over. I saw this shit. Everyone says it can never happen here. What's fucking happening here, kids? Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up.
But let me just say, you got to have that conversation with those that's on that. And I can tell you now, most of the people, they're not on that. So there's no point in you even having that conversation with certain people in this space. I know what you're talking about. That's why I don't even really go to the protests because I'm not going to the place. If I go, I'm probably going to jail because I don't like none of them on the right, and it's just going to be a problem. But I'm just
man. My job, I don't care about ICE. I mean, they suck, but my job is to keep terrorists like Bach. I see you in here, you little. I'm not going to use the word language. I'll be nice.
I'm back, guys.
Scumbag terrorist that deserves to be put down.
Like, wait, who is that person? Who is that person? Because somebody messaged me about him that he's.
Wait. Can I say one thing?
Honest, and he gave me an interview, and he
no, Antifa, let PD talk. Then you can go. Go ahead, PD.
Yeah, like he's a little scumbag. He's a scumbag terrorist, and this is what the right does: is they make up shit. They say I'm a pedophile. My wife's got PTSD. Honestly, used to be back in the day that you go after a SEAL team member or you go after a swimmer's family. That was game over, man. And now these little scumbags can put out little things saying I'm a terrorist, say I'm a pedophile. Eat shit, motherfuckers.
Is this
nasty stuff all
this
day
Captain?
long? Yeah, straight up.
Is this
I'm
you,
real
Captain?
as it gets.
Huh?
Yeah, they go after my family. We get death threats on the daily.
Hey,
and everyone else is just wringing their friggin' hands.
I didn't know it was you. I'm glad you're here. Good to hear from you. Yeah,
guys,
they're
this is
fucking
all
assholes.
Antifa people speaking.
Yeah, I'll kill terrorists. I'll kill you
They're
too,
full
Bach.
of bullshit.
You go after my family one more time, I'll bury your ass. I'll bury your ass in the sea. I'll put you at the bottom
They're
of the Columbia.
talking about you wanting to kill people. They're spinning it.
Uh-huh. That's freedom of speech, First Amendment. I can say whatever I want. I don't have to mean it. But
somebody told me that.
Don't use the Columbia. I jet ski out there.
right-wingers, all they do, they want to torture you guys. They don't have any plan of doing anything honestly. All they want to do is assault the protesters. And I simply exist to say, hell no, over my dead body.
Well, guess what, Travis? Maybe me and you should link up, because this is old Willie boy.
Hey, Will, you put out my fucking family's address. You're not 6 feet under right now.
Uh-oh.
You're
Oh, don't start, Travis. You're just as well as a pussy as them, bro.
Uh-huh. You'll find out soon enough, Will.
The drama from the left are eating the left. Oh god, this is great. Sorry. Man, thank you for your service, James.
He holds his own. He holds his own, man. I've watched him get surrounded by 8, 12, and he just stands there. He holds his own, man. This is a true patriot, PD. We know.
Yeah. Will, you can fucking die in hell, you piece of shit. I'll put you there myself.
You ain't doing shit, bro. Come to my house like your brother did. I'll put a bullet in your fucking head, you fucking
I'm
faggot.
allowing you to live, you little fuck.
Matter of fact, next time I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Y'all all
Hey,
live in
Travis,
Oregon?
you just earned yourself an ass kicking, bitch.
Antifa, hold on for a minute. Wait, y'all all live in Oregon?
Yeah. Bring it on, Will. I'll snap your neck.
Yeah, this
like I did
this is great.
How about I drive over to your house right now while we're on live? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Wait a sec.
No, he's not.
Well,
Feel free, Will.
But it never happens. Just
operator's home.
No, I know. I was just.
Hold on. I muted everybody because this is getting out of hand. When I was in court trying to get a restraining order against
Come on,
person
Antifa.
that I knew was coming to the Portland Ice. She's here in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, I'm so
She
making
carries-
so many clips out of this
hates me,
tonight.
and I was really afraid of her. The judge told me I cannot. There's 2 things. You cannot put your finger on another person. And the other thing he said is you cannot threaten them to kill them. This is what he told me. I can say anything I want, but if I threaten another person, I can be held
this is
law
beautiful.
liable.
I'm gonna make
Now,
so
if
many
I'm
good clips
wrong,
tonight.
look up the law, tell me stop the spin, but I don't.
No, you're not wrong. It's threatening, but I'm not getting in. But they're 2 grown dudes. They know what they're doing, and if that's what they want to do, then I mean, I don't. Yeah, but no, you definitely can't. Yeah, you can have a First Amendment right, but you definitely can't have those
your
types.
ass on the line too, and have my family get fucking harassed, death
I
threats
get
all the
it.
time,
I understand.
and they fucking post my
You
home
can't
address.
threaten them.
Oh,
Can't
poor
do that.
Petey.
I don't want to
You're
see you
a
in
fuck
trouble.
This is just so we know. This is
I get it. I understand it.
Yeah,
PD
yeah, that's why.
119466 on
No, I'm
X.
well,
Just so you know.
right. I mean, me.
I've gotten,
Right, me.
I've gotten, you know how many threats? I've been doing this now, Captain. Please listen to me. I've been doing this for 2 years. You know how many threats I've gotten? Do you imagine what I have had to fucking go through? A lot of
I've
hell.
gone through way worse,
The
lady. I've gone through
but the
way worse.
smear-
But my wife, she's innocent. She is not about that. She is off.
I know, so was my friends and really close relatives. They doxed them all. But what can I do?
All right.
But fuck them. You know how you
Yeah.
stay out
Oh,
there.
I'll go outside the law, baby. I don't give a fuck. I'll go rogue as fuck.
Well, yeah. Well, Pam, everybody moves different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
I'm not one of those fakes like them.
Oh, come on.
Real deal, motherfucker.
Unmute.
Yeah, listen.
Will
It's like
stream.
some people handle certain situations different than everybody than
I
other
know,
people.
Cyrus,
That's all.
man, I just like him a lot, and they've been picking.
No. I know. Look, I get it. I'm not.
They are.
You know.
Captain is a.
I mean, no, I know. I mean, me personally, if somebody did something that I'm not going to come on here. Number one, I'm definitely not coming on here and saying anything because it may come up later in a court thing, but I'm definitely going to step to them in person. Just me by myself and them. And
Yeah,
whatever.
that's Will is the Tommy's old buddy. Remember the one that used to hang with him all the
I'm not coming on
time?
social media because I'm not going to give nobody. Because I've been to jail 3 times. I've been to state prison.
Tommy
So
Boy's
I
in the
know
chat
whatever
now,
they
guys.
ain't going to use that against me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, too, if I do have to go outside the boundaries of the law, I at least want to give myself a fighting chance of maybe of getting the case dismissed or maybe getting a lesser plea deal. But I ain't going to give I'm not going to give the government ammunition to use against me. That's me, though. But I'm not going to tell
good guys.
man.
Tommy's here.
Spider Mike, we got Tommy Boy in here. Tommy Boy, you want to keep it honest or what? Because Spider-Man, do you want to hear from him?
No, let the dude tell me that's that dude that be out there with the bullhorn.
Yeah, I believe that's the real one. I don't know.
What up, everybody?
Yeah, let him talk.
You gotta raise your hand like everybody else.
Let this dude. No, let the dude Tommy talk.
You gotta remember.
Didn't you say the judge said that no one can threaten your life? No one can threaten your life, right, Judge? Isn't that what the judge told you, Pam?
Oh, this is going to get good, guys.
I've never threatened anybody.
No, I didn't say you did. I said I thought you said that the judge told you when you were getting the restraining order that no one could threaten your life.
Yes,
it was illegal.
She didn't threaten my life or touch me, even with her finger. I could get a restraining order. But that was the
So what Captain America is doing when he's walking around threatening everybody's life is against the laws, according to the judge that he saw.
No, it's not. You guys are wrong.
It's Oregon.
Well,
they're both in Portland. They're both in Portland, though, when it happened. So,
I mean, listen,
you
look,
guys have brought all this shit on.
Oh, come on, let Tommy speak.
Wait.
Travis is the one that's making all the threats on everybody's life. That's all I'm bringing up.
Yeah, wait, Gus, hold on. Tommy,
have your family get tortured, dick.
Wait, hold on for a
Would you shut the fuck up, bro? Straight up.
Yo, and let the dude Tommy had his hand up. Let the dude speak and let nobody interrupt.
What up, everybody? So, Travis is a known life threatener. He said 100 times that he was going to come out to ICE and put bullets in my neck and my head. So, if it's illegal for everybody else, why don't you say something about Travis threatening? Ryland's life, my life.
Wait! Don't whoever's interrupt. Don't interrupt. Let the man speak, and then
fuck this guy.
He's threatened everybody's life, and he does it on a daily basis. He's literally talked about raping a 14-year-old.
Hold on, everybody. You got to know this is a fake account. It is not Captain. It's a fake account. You got to do your research to find out facts. This is what's happening. This is the bullshit that they're doing. They're putting out fake shit about Captain that is not even Captain. I got ways of finding out shit, you guys, so you better stop it with me. You don't gaslight me, and you don't I'm getting rid of you. You lying shit, a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm not lying. It's provable.
Pam, hold on for a second. Tommy, hold on for a minute. Hold on, Pam.
It was not Captain. It's a fake person. They keep acting like
Pam, himself that it was him. It was 100% him.
Pam, hold on for a second. Okay, Pam, hold on. Pam, hold on for a second. Hey, yo, Tommy. So you're saying that this dude, whatever, I don't know who Captain is. So you're saying this dude Captain
Travis
made threats, right?
Yeah, he's trending because of it.
Stop. All over the internet. So we're gonna do it this way. How about you just go file a police report and let they do the investigation, then we'll find out if it's fake or not. Why don't you just do that then?
Oh, we already have. There's plenty of police reports on it. That's a fact. And we have all the evidence of it. That's a fact. Just like you guys saying that I deserve to get jumped by 10 people yesterday and get a concussion and a black eye. You do deserve that. You do deserve that.
They
disagree with what I have to say. So they have violently attacked me over my words. Right? But you guys
stop attacking the LGBT community, then, bro.
Shut the fuck up, you retard. Shut your bitch ass up.
You want to talk about real threats, bro? I'll fucking end your life, you fucking faggot.
Yo, Antifa, hold on for a second.
I came to your house with 15 people, you fucking faggot.
Yo, Antifa, hold on for a second. I'm not trying to mute you. Just hold on for a second. Listen to dude Tommy. You wake up and you know this is coming. I mean, at the end of the day, we're enemies. I hope you know that.
I shouldn't have to expect to get beat up over my words. We're not attacking you guys when you guys are out protesting.
You're going to continue to get
but wait a minute. Hold on. Yo, whoever keep interrupting, hold on for a second, but just chill. Raise your hand and then let me do what I do with him, and then I'll let you get in and have your conversation with him. Listen what I'm trying to say to you, dude Tommy, because I see you around. I've seen you speak. You do come out, not just you. It's you and whatever, right? Rep, all y'all do come out, and you wake up. You know you're going to agitate people. The left.
Okay, so what is the left doing at ICE? Are you guys not agitating ICE? Agitating?
Okay, wait.
We have good question. Right to come out there and protest also.
Wait, no. Hold on. So good question.
Without
so look,
being violently attacked.
Right. So here's the deal, Tommy. So the people on the left, us, we're coming out and protesting government actions that we feel that is infringing. That's the government, not you. We're not. Hold on. Yo, who the fuck keep talking, bro? So listen what I'm saying, Tommy. So the left, we're coming out and we're protesting government actions that we feel are infringing on people. We're not coming out and protesting you, citizens. So you're coming out and protesting citizens who are protesting government infringement. Do you see the difference now?
We're out there to support ICE and show that Americans approve of ICE deporting illegals. We're out there supporting American border laws. We're out there supporting America first. That's what we're out there supporting. It just so happens that we have to be arguing and fighting with all these radical leftists that want to cause bodily harm on all of us every fucking night.
Yeah, well, you know why? Again, the reason why is because the so-called left is out there protesting government infringement, not civilian infringement. It's the difference when you have a government.
But that don't give them a right to attack us violently because we're out there supporting ICE. That doesn't make no sense.
That's
you
not
guys
everybody,
can do
Tommy.
We're
literally
200 feet
Tommy,
away.
it's only a
10
handful.
people attacked me yesterday with a rock and everything, broke my shit, gave me a black eye, and they were bragging about it, laughing about it, clowning about it. How is that okay? How is anybody okay with that?
Well, let me say something. I heard you. I seen something. I don't know if I heard you or I seen you something. But your intent, and I'm quoting you. You was arguing with somebody. I think you said that wait, hold on real quick. And then you can tell me if it's true or not. But I read it. You was arguing with somebody saying, "Oh, we ran y'all out of there." Talking about the protest, saying that the people on the left is not coming out the way they used to because we ran you out of there.
I wasn't saying any of that yesterday, bro.
Not yesterday. No, listen to what I'm saying. Not yesterday, Tommy. At another time, you was arguing with somebody. They was talking about how there's not really no protesting going on because it was cold or something. And you was telling the person, nah, ain't got nothing to do with the weather. We won. We ran y'all out of there. You're talking about the left. Did you not say something like
that? The protests have died down, and we were a big part of it. We closed the encampment. Yeah, it's the weather. It's a lot of factors.
Okay, so
definitely had an effect on protesters coming out and acting like fools.
Not
so good got killed.
Right. So now I want you to highlight this point. You see what I mean? Your intent and the others is we're trying to protest government infringement that is violating people's civil rights, and you're trying to run us out so the government can keep infringing. So you're putting yourself on the enemy side.
That neighborhood, so the neighbors don't have to deal with you guys every night. Deal with the CS guys. How is it the neighbors' fault?
They dealing with you too.
We stop after 10 o'clock. We don't be loud after 10 o'clock. We're not there during the week hardly anymore. We're there only when there's large crowds.
Let me ask
that's how it's gonna be.
All right.
We have a right to come out and counter protest and show love for our country and for ICE. There's nothing wrong with that.
Man.
I'm a full for Antifa can go against Spider Mike. Go ahead.
Man, all I'm gonna say, bro, is two things. Now I do hate Tommy with a passion. Travis, and I know Pam's gonna get mad and say some shit. Travis has threatened people and the kid. It's just facts. The last thing I'm gonna say is, Tommy, you gonna continue to get your ass beat, right?
Shut your bitch ass. And here's the reason. You ain't gonna do shit, bro.
No. Yeah, right. I'm not. 'Cause I'm not down there the one fucking socking you up, right? But here's the issue, and this is what you need to stop doing: is stop attacking the LGBT community.
I don't attack the gays. I attack the radical tranny ideology, and it's destroying our country. And that's a fact, and I won't stop.
But I thought you're down there protesting ICE. So what does trans got to do with ICE?
I can be there for more than one thing. I can say more than one fucking thing, Will. It's not a
well, good luck.
One fucking
keep
problem,
getting socked up by people, bro. Keep getting socked up. That's all I got to say.
We all know that you guys are violent. We all know that the left is violent. I know it's a risk, me using my words for these leftists to come and try to attack me. I already know. I already expect it from you fucking radicals. But that don't mean it should be fucking happening, bro.
I'm going to go ahead and call on Spider Mike. He might want to talk to you. Go ahead.
No, it's not directed at Tommy. I just wanted to. Well, he did say that they're down there to support ICE. Of course, we are in front of the ICE facility all the time. When they start their rhetoric, we like to walk down there and try to talk with them, but it's all insults and name calling. I told Tommy, I even told Will, I told everybody that hang at that corner. I know Will doesn't hang at that corner anymore, but I tell him, I'm like, you give me respect, you're going to get respect. And yesterday I walked down there by myself and I saw that Tom had some new glasses, and I said, "Oh, okay, you got your glasses back." And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay," just checking on you. And he said, "God bless you, man." And I said, "Take care." He didn't start out with the name calling, the fat shaming, right? So that's how I am. But to get back on this Larry guy, or like I said, I didn't know his name until last night.
His name's Jerry, not Larry, bro. You should know the dude that you knocked out.
Okay, Jerry.
His name's Jerry, and he's a vet. A disabled vet.
Okay, I didn't know all that, Tom. All right, I didn't know all that until after the fact. I thought he was just someone 1 can short of a 6-pack, zipping through the whole crowd and hitting people. And he ran over my left foot. All right, so that's why I started walking towards him when he was talking to the police, because I wanted to inform. I wanted to be one of the many that were walking towards the police to let them know this guy's hitting people.
Tommy's not in shape himself.
Okay. At least 6 people.
But he can handle his own, too. It's just
so
the back and forth that are
towards that's when he does a U-turn.
But nobody should be assaulted.
So you all can have your little perspective of what happened. But I can get out of the way.
Mike.
I was able to move to the left a little bit.
We seen the video, bro. You walked into his path.
So wait.
You literally walked into his path.
Excuse me. I actually grabbed the man, all right?
You walked into his path.
He kept the throttle on, Tommy. He kept the throttle on. That's why he flipped over.
Hey, Mike, you look like a big fat pussy fucking knocking over.
Raise your hand. I'll let the man, because is Gus
Who was
Jacob?
That?
Is Gus Jacob?
Spin City News is here now.
Oh, Rick Grimes. I see you, Rick.
Hold on.
And Rick Grimes.
Start that with me.
Go ahead, Pam.
Fuck it out. If you two want to have a conversation, you always say that the left will fight with you and will listen to you. But you know what? When I'm out there with you, Tommy, and all you guys, you talk over everything I say. You don't listen. But we're listening to you. I give you a platform. I'm letting you talk. We're listening to your side of the story, right? Because there's two sides to every story. I don't care what
Absolutely
says.
no.
It's a fact. That's why we have
there's no
divorce
honor in it at all. You're
because
right.
the husband's right and the wife is right? No, there's two sides. But you won't let Spider Mike talk. You will not be willing to listen to what happened because you want to spin the facts. You want to keep going on with your narrative and keep our country divided. And it's got to stop. We're going to be at war and we're going to be shooting.
Put the crack pipe down.
Fucking want that? You need to stop it and be willing to listen.
I honestly, Pam,
an open mind that maybe you could be wrong.
Put the crack pipe down.
Maybe I could be wrong. And I'm telling you right now, if Spider Mike had done anything wrong, I would be calling his ass out.
And video is what really matters.
With this.
Videos don't lie.
I do not stick my neck out for anybody that harms somebody. I won't do it. I will not do it. So on January the 6th, that insurrection, those crimes.
But if it was a fucking accident, why did you stand over top of him and get in his fucking face?
Yo, Vic,
after it was done?
You listen to me for once. You don't want to listen? Get the hell out. Go.
Hey, Spin, it's Rick Grimes down there that's interrupting her, bro.
Well, kick him out. Stop the Spin. Kick their.
I got it.
I don't care. I've had enough. I'm watching this country go to hell because you guys are spinning and lying about stuff.
Yeah, it was a fucking accident. Why did you
work it out and we can listen to each other? Maybe one time.
fucking
Before
pussy?
everybody starts pulling out guns and saying, let's shoot each other. We're not going there. We're going to remain peaceful and have a peaceful and legal protest at Portland and everywhere else. Period. Because we know that's what wins. That's what wins. We're democracy. And we have a right to
constitutional republic.
Peacefully and legally protest. We can say, guys, we can scream, we can have our
she's
signs,
something
we
else.
can do what the hell we want to do as far as and so can you, Tommy.
This is better than the protest, honestly.
So Pam, so you guys are not for violence. So do you condone them attacking me yesterday? Do you condone what they did to me yesterday?
Go watch the Stonewall, the documentary, The Stonewall. How these LGBT had to fight for their rights to be a human being, and how they were shot and hung and chased after down alleys and killed because they were fucking gay. Do you want to live in that world where people are going to chase you down because you're a MAGA? Is that what you want?
That already happens. It happened yesterday,
These
Sam.
LGBT are human.
They gave me a literal fucking concussion yesterday, and you can't.
She's actually holding a good space.
Okay.
I'll give her that.
But I understand it because of your mouth. You brought it on yourself, Tommy.
I mean, she doesn't make any good
having
points.
the First Amendment right to say that God bless ICE and God bless America makes it okay for them to attack me?
It hurts. It hurts people what you say. It hurts their heart. They're human beings.
And so is ICE. So is ICE. ICE is human beings. ICE are Americans that are trying to make our country safe.
Yes, they are.
So why can you guys say all the evil, vile shit and attack ICE and expect everything to be okay?
You're talking over
What's training's got to do with ICE?
You're not listening.
Listen, okay. I see the hands. Just so we clear on the order, it's going to be Gus, Jacob, Info Addict, Spin, and then Spider Mike. But real quick, listen. This is the problem, Tommy, of some of you on the right. So many of you on the right, I don't think y'all really are aware of like law.
Yeah,
like criminal and civil law and things of that nature.
Space.
Because now I'm gonna give you an example. There was somebody in here that, and I don't know if you promote this, but there was an individual in here that was coming in here saying, for example, when we're alleging that ICE is violating certain people's 14th Amendment right. Now, people on the right, I don't know if it's you, they keep trying to change the Constitution, the concept, when it says that all persons are entitled to due process.
It says all citizens. No. It says citizens.
Some on the right, maybe not
100%
you,
says citizens. I've looked it up,
lying to some of y'all on the right, saying that the 14th Amendment does not protect persons, only citizens, and that's not what it is. Which is the reason why Trump wanted to get rid of the birthright citizenship thing. But you can't get rid of that because it's baked into the 14th Amendment and due process. You will have to have a congressional thing in the Supreme Court. That's why he can't get rid of that. So the bottom line is since you keep
it's called the citizenship clause. Number one, the shit. Hold on.
Violates.
Hold on.
Anyone that's on U.S. soil, that person has due process rights. If they was here, for example, on asylum or any legal process, you can't just pick them up like that. That's a violation. That's what the left is fighting for. Now, you are allegedly.
I'm looking at it right now. It literally says
MAGA, y'all always talking about
the first thing is the citizenship clause.
Okay, well, that's the law. 14th Amendment, due process, things, equal protection, and things of that nature. But see, you're not about that. And this is where you get into the problem with the other people that's on the left, because now it's like you playing a game. One hand, you're saying, oh, we're for law and order, and we want to protect this, that, and the third and stuff. And no, you don't. And that's why it's going to be, and that's where the problem comes in at. You know what I mean? You have to, my advice to you, Tommy, is to go read, study, and establish
right here, I'm reading
principle.
you, fool.
Don't establish a party. Don't establish a person.
Thank you.
Don't establish establish a principle. Find a principle.
The first part of it is the citizenship clause. Read the whole thing, buddy.
So,
yeah.
I think 2 illegals
can't with these people
into our country and having a child should make that child an American citizen.
No, well, I don't think that. That's what the law says, Tom.
It shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't allow foreign invaders to come into our country just because they're pregnant and they want to have their child be a citizen. That doesn't make no sense. They should all be illegal. If you come here illegally and you have a baby, and neither one of you, I get it if one of us is a citizen. If the American citizen has a baby with an illegal and they have a baby here, yeah, that's fine. I get that. But 2 illegals that came here illegally, knowing they're breaking our law, and have a baby, it shouldn't make them a citizen.
Okay.
And why should illegals that come into our country illegally they didn't come here through due process, so why should they get due process going out?
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on for a second. A key word that you just said, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And you know what? That's fine. But that's not what it is. That's
the key word is the citizenship clause, clause number 1 in the first
have this feeling, well, I just don't think that's appropriate. That's cool. No one can't knock you for what you feel and what you think. What we're trying to tell you, this is why there's people protesting in front of ICE, is that the current law you're violating. That's it. So what you're talking about, Tommy, how it shouldn't be, that's cool. You have to get with your representative and they have to change a whole lot of stuff. There has to be amendments to the 14th Amendment. There has to be it's going to have to probably get challenged and go to the U.S. Supreme Court, and they probably going to have to overturn it like they overturned Roe versus Wade. Then that's when you have that. That's that simple. Do you see how, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need to change. Yeah, we need to make an amendment for sure and make it to where, that's what we want to do. That's what we're,
okay, so then you're protesting. Then you're protesting the wrong people.
As far as we're concerned,
right? So you're protesting the wrong people. The left, Pam and them, is out there protesting the government's infringement on people's rights, and you feel that it shouldn't be that way anyway, and you out there counter protesting them. Then you need to be, you and Right Side Rebel and whoever else, Nick Sorton, y'all need to be protesting there in D.C. to the Republican congressman. Hey man, what y'all gonna do about this? Y'all need to change this. That's where y'all need to be protesting them. That's all. That's where you need to be protesting.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Every day that you guys are out at ICE chanting against ICE, I have the right and I have the want in my heart to come out there and tell them that we love them and give them positive affirmations against your guys' negative affirmations. And we have every right to do it.
That is true. You have a right to do that. So let me ask you this. So if ICE is violating people's due process rights, then you cool with that?
Name one American citizen that's been deported.
No. Wait. Hold on. If ICE is picking up people off the street in violation of due process, and in other words, if they're here legally on asylum or something like that,
if they're here legally, then they're not deporting them, bro.
But okay. So let me just do it this way. Even if they're not being deported, ICE can't go out there and start picking up. Okay, the moment ICE goes out there, if someone is here on U.S. soil, right?
I have no idea.
If they have a removal order,
unless you have your hand up.
Kelly, hold on for a second. Kelly, hold on for a second.
Stop the spin. We got a lot of hands up. Kelly, you got to wait and put your hand up. Stop the spin. I know,
but I'm trying to explain to Tommy real quick, and I'm gonna get
too much time on Tommy right now. We got a lot of hands.
No, understand.
I'm not allowed to detain people and investigate. If they're not illegal, they release them. It's pretty.
Listen. I'm not really spending time on Tommy. I'm spending time for those that's listening. It's not just Tommy, because there's people that's listening because I'm trying to put a nail in this. Since we're having a civil conversation, and he's one of the main, he's one of the main individuals out there. So maybe if me or you or someone can reach him and it might get to him, then maybe he'll go talk to them. My point is, regardless to whether they're being deported or not, if you, Tommy, if you're walking from your house to your car and police stop you illegally and detain you, the U.S. Supreme Court says you have been seized, and if it's not justifiable, then they have violated your due process rights. That's what we're talking about. So we're not talking about deportation. We're talking about you violating people's constitutional rights and just stopping them without legal reason or legal due process. But I'm gonna stop.
If they're investigating a crime and they think I fit that description,
I'm gonna have to come back to that.
Then
So
they're allowed to detain me and investigate and find out what's happening. And if it's not me and if it's not the problem, then they let them go. But if they end up being illegal, then they deport them.
Okay, all right, I'll come back to that. Go ahead, Gus.
All right, so I got three things. So the 14th Amendment was adopted in 1868, right after the Civil War. That was in order to give the formerly enslaved people the rights of citizens of the United States. Okay? It's not a modern thing. It's for formerly enslaved people. Number two, Will, I saw you down at the thing today at City Hall, and it was funny as hell. You were trying to be cool with Antifa, and they ran your ass off. You even went dark. 3, Mike, you still here? Mike's still here.
I'm here, Gus.
Okay. 3, I've seen video from different angles.
Why am I number 3?
Okay,
I'm just saying, you should have picked me up first, Gus. You got something to say. And I know it's going to be bad, so go ahead, Gus.
Okay, well, number 3, I've seen different angles. I know you're a big guy. You say you're 390. You still had time to get out of the way. You dumped a disabled veteran, and it wasn't like he ran into you and you know he fell over backwards. You pushed him down to the ground. You made his head hit the ground and have.
That's bullshit.
He was
You're
not
lying.
No, it's
I'm
not.
The video shows what the video shows. The video doesn't
I
lie.
watched all of you. Are lying, Gus.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead, Gus.
And then you gloated over the top of him. And then at your live stream later on, how you were gloating about what you did to him. He ran over your foot. Give me a break, man. He ran over your foot. Jumping Jesus. And
are you done?
Nope. I've got one more thing. 2 more things to say. 1.
Oh, so you have one. Oh, so now you have 5?
No, this is the third. This is third. You're third.
Yeah, you're on the third right now, so continue.
You're probably going to be arrested soon. And if you are or aren't, there's going to be a lot of veterans. I would just say, keep an eye on your 6, buddy.
Being a veteran doesn't give this guy a fucking excuse to run his bike and hit his
disabled.
foot. And
He's a disabled man.
Yeah, but let me tell
Gus
you.
is talking shit from across the country. It's hilarious.
Hey, Pam, just a minute. Hey, Gus. Okay, Gus. I didn't know this guy from anyone.
Doesn't matter
until after the fact.
That's crazy.
What do you mean it doesn't
matter? He gets
matter?
a hell of an audience.
You're all
He's got a lot of
because
subscribers.
he's an elderly, disabled.
We're still fighting that shadow ban.
I didn't even know. I mean, he was on a cart.
We used to have 500.
I don't know if he was actually disabled. He was running around at full speed through the crowd. He did 4 circles. Yes, I was one of them where he ran over my foot. I witnessed him sideswipe 3 other people, well, 2 I witnessed, and then I had many people coming to me saying that they got hit. So there was about 12 of us that were walking to the police where this Jerry guy stopped, okay? Jerry stopped to talk to a couple of police, so we all went there to basically give the police our side and let them know what this Jerry guy was doing. He leaves, as we're approaching, he leaves and does a 180 and comes straight towards me. Okay, he was looking
Spider-Man,
right
imagine
at me.
Yourself against attacking a disabled person.
Okay, all right.
you speak
I'm
out of
disabled.
hand, I'm going to knock you down.
So this was a disabled person attacking a disabled person.
Bro. You're walking, bro.
Oh, shut up, Gus.
It's not me. It's not me interrupting.
Hey, Gus, hush.
I'm not interrupting. It's somebody else.
Stop the spin when they do that. Knock them down.
I see it. I see what they do. I just don't jump on them the first time or the second time. After 3 times, then I have to say something. So, Jermaine, I'll let you get your just chill. Just raise your hand.
That's why I was telling both of you to go ahead and let Gus talk. Just don't talk over me, Gus. Okay, I will finish.
It wasn't Gus. It wasn't Gus.
You just did it now. You just did it now, Gus.
He said it wasn't him. That's all he said.
Just let you
Can
know.
I see your little speaker? Shut your speaker off. Shut your speaker off. Mute yourself right now. Thank you. Okay, to finish it off, like I said, when he came to me, he was looking right at me. I was able to move off to the left a little bit,
right?
But my knee. Who's Jeremy? Jeremiah, you going to interrupt too?
He's gone. Just continue.
Hush. Okay, thank you. When he approached me, I was able to move to. I can't move very fast. If you've seen videos of me walking around, I walk slow because the whole left side of me is messed up. Okay, especially my knee. And so I went to move to the left. I guess in that instant, I was trying to protect my knee, and I put my hands out with that flagpole, the flag on the flagpole, to kind of stop him because he came at me full bore. So he coming, look at the view. I'm leaning forward, and he continues the process of his wheels spinning, which knocks him backwards. So he did it upon himself. All right? I just stood my ground. Rather than fall on the ground and act like, an actor, going for an Oscar like he did. He went and when he hit the ground, I stood over him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I was cussing at him. You goddamn right I was. Because he tried to run me over. So he was looking at me, and then 5 seconds later, he just puts his arms out and then closes his eyes. Like he did get a concussion. Well, then when the people that were helping him, they started to do chest compressions because they thought he didn't have a pulse. He immediately wakes right up. Oh, no, I'm okay. So in my eyes, it was an act, but maybe not. Like I said, I didn't know he was a retired veteran. I didn't know his name was Jerry. I thought he was just some guy, 1 can short of a 6-pack, running around the crowd and hitting people. That's it. So unfortunately, he got hurt. That wasn't my intention. I was trying to stop him from running me over. So y'all can twist it all you want. And I've been doxxed. Okay, my address is out there. It's all over this platform, other platforms. But all it's okay is I support the Second Amendment. So, and I have security cameras all over this place. So be careful. All right, I'm not making a threat. I'm just saying, you come and you come on my property, you will get a response. Absolutely. So come to my address.
Can I?
Wait, no. Wait, hold on, Gus. No, so. I'm gonna come back to you, Jacob.
Yeah, but he called me out.
No, I understand, but I'm gonna come back to you. I will come back to you. Let Jacob,
you called me out,
and Kelly.
Gus, you called me out.
No.
Number 3. So
right, but let Jacob go. Spin and Kelly.
Then I just want Mike to know I was not the one interrupting. It was somebody else.
And he taunted him.
Okay, Jacob.
He was proud of it that he did it.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you can go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to respond to what Pam was saying. She says she doesn't want a civil war. She wants to be able to,
Give us a you can't even understand properly.
Sorry, someone's mic is open.
This guy,
AV Vet, your mic is open.
Outdoor, all the way around.
AV Vet, closer.
Yes, AF Vet.
I'm muted. Go ahead, Jacob.
I was just going to say, Pam Tifa was saying she doesn't want a civil war, but I was going to say, as far as I can remember, the left doesn't really debate. They kind of dress up in black bloc and yell like low IQ slogans out on the street. But if I'm incorrect, maybe you guys can point me to perhaps some of Spider Mike's debates he's had.
You want me to explain the mega bait debate? You want me to explain what it is? You guys need to hear this. I think it's important. I have fall for your wanting to debate. You know how many times? For 2 years now. Well, since actually 3 years. Okay, this is their tactic, you guys. You need to pay attention. They're really good.
This is Pam Teever.
They come with you with information. They're really nice. They talk to you. They debate you about the ICE. They talk about the law. They sound very intelligent, and they are. Don't get me wrong. They are. And so you engage with them. You talk back and forth. And then the next step is they start exhalating you. They start saying things that get you upset. I've watched it over and over, and you did it to me. You've done it to me time after time. I've been really nice talking to you out there at Portland ICE, and then you turned around and you changed everything I said, and you lied about me. So I don't trust you. Well, I don't trust Mega. If you want to debate, what you do. Well, wait. Let me finish. This is what you do. You get a town hall together. You bring some people in with great and perfect narrators, and you do a debate. You know what a debate, the rules are of a debate anyway? You have to know the topic, and you got to do your research on the debate first, and you got to come prepared. That's a debate, not this bullshit on Twitter or out on Portland ICE. That's not debating. That's trying to get people upset, to get angry and fight. That's all you're doing. So don't give me this BS that we don't debate. We'll debate you, but let's do it in a format that's legal and open in a town hall. I'll be there.
Well, there's serious debates on Twitter. I'm just saying I don't see it. There's not a lot of left-wing people on Twitter.
Well, don't be absolute, because there's no such thing as you. It is happening some places, but very little. They don't know how to debate. We can say the same thing about you.
The left doesn't know how to debate. I agree.
You don't listen.
Or all she does.
You don't listen. You talk over people. You don't listen. Once you go do a training on listening, because that's the one thing people don't know how to do.
People typically don't listen to lies.
It's where you listen. It's people that are listening that scare me the most. They're the smart ones.
Well, I was going to say also, right-wing people like to bring, video cameras and record it. We like to post your thoughts because they speak for themselves. So, anyways, I was going to ask: is there a recording of Spider Mike in a debate at all, or did he just assault elderly people in wheelchairs?
See, that's bullshit. That's a bullshit.
Oh, you haven't been paying attention,
Jim. That's a bullshit.
Let me answer, Pam. Let me answer. Jacob, you've never seen me engage and try to have a cordial conversation with MAGA? Are you serious?
I have.
Yes.
Are you serious?
If I'm wrong, I'll go ahead and follow you. Do you debate on Twitter?
Wrong.
Or you just go out in the streets where there's like chaos?
I don't use Twitter, man. I come on Twitter maybe once or twice a week. Okay, I don't like this platform. Look for me on TikTok. Look for me on YouTube. Watch me on other people's lives trying to communicate with MAGA. Because, like Pam said, they're really nice. They're like, oh, I'm in the middle. I'm independent. And then once you start talking to them, they start getting a little vile. Then you realize that, no, I think this person's more to the right. And then we get into religion and other shit, which has nothing to do with why I'm down there at the ICE facility. What they do is they are patriots. Patriots. P-A-I-D. They're not patriots. They want to be paid. They want to be the next Nick Sorter. Okay?
Who are they paid by?
Huh?
Who are they paid by?
By all their followers.
Shut the fuck up and move on to the hands. This guy's gonna go on forever.
Okay, Sarge. Okay, all right, Sarge. I know. All right, Sarge. Okay, hold on. All right, Sarge.
Yeah, I am Sarge, and I don't take shit from anybody. I am a veteran, and I watch.
Okay, Sarge, calm down. You talking to me, so calm down.
Calm down for a minute and let me talk, because I don't have all night.
Okay, well, you have to wait, Sarge. I'm not. What's
the video. All these people are saying.
Okay, all right, Sarge. Okay,
I know something about. Would you be quiet?
No, Pam.
Quiet.
No, you be quiet. Who are you talking to,
Sarge? Who you think you're talking to, Sarge?
Sarge, who you think you're talking to? Whoever I'm talking to.
You're talking to me. Stop the spam.
You've been talking all night nonsense, okay? I saw
Sarge, calm down, Sarge. Calm down. I'm not whatchamacallit that you be talking to. Just calm down. We're going to get to you, and I was getting to the other hand, which is Spencer and Kelly. Go ahead, Spencer.
This is brilliant.
Or Spencer, whatever you... Spin City News.
Yeah, go ahead and give Sarge her turn and come back to me, sir.
Oh, no, it's Kelly then next after that. Then I'll go to Sarge.
I'll go. I'll let everybody talk, and then I'll talk.
But Sarge has talked already once, okay?
No, okay, just Kelly. Go ahead, Kelly.
Pam, that was to you before anybody came into the space.
Yeah, but don't break our rules, please, Sarge. Thank you for bringing it up.
He's breaking rules and carrying on a back and forth without letting the hands. Like
I get it. This is amazing. I listened to this all day before I realized the protest.
You just happen to raise your hand.
I just think we should make a channel just for them talking.
But then so okay, after Kelly, then you can go.
Okay, stop it. Let's just move on.
At least we're laughing and not, hearing people. Oof.
Okay. I just took him down. If you guys don't watch your mics, I'm just taking you down.
Thanks, Pam. So most of the people that ICE is picking up have what's called a deportation order. They've had their due process. They ignore the order. They run. They get caught. Then they go back to court again, get another deportation order, and then they're deported. They're not picking up people willy-nilly. If you have a deportation order, you've been to see an immigration judge, you've had your due process.
She's definitely Pam's a Sarge now.
Okay. And
Sarge
Mike,
is a vet. That's all I know.
I have no words for you. What you did was despicable. I've seen the videos from 5 different angles. You could have moved out of the way. You wanted to prove a point because Jerry was yelling, peaceful protest, while he was rolling in your direction. You could have moved out of the way for that old man. You chose not to. And you put him on the ground. No, Pam, it's my turn.
No, I don't care. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
I'm not wrong. See how you get?
You see what you want to see. You see what you want to see.
I saw what I saw, and you're not going to tell me what I didn't see.
Are you mega?
She is smart.
Yeah,
she is, but
that tells me everything.
No, so look. Let me say this before I get to the other hands. Kelly, you know what? That's cool. The man spider might. So it's only 2 things. He either intentionally did it or unintentionally did it. I saw the videos too, and when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, it don't look good. But then after the man spoke, I don't believe he did that intentionally. Yes, now you believe he did it intentionally. Yes, so you know what? It's subjective. It's subjective.
And we're going to let the courts figure it out.
Exactly. There you go. Exactly. If the police get involved,
they are involved.
I know Pam. But Pam, hold on a second.
They are involved, and they're not going to take him in. I've already know what's happening. They're not taking him back in.
Right.
So you're not even there.
So Kelly,
can I respond?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, Mike, 1 second. So listen, Kelly, we're gonna leave it like that. So if the police get involved between Mike and the guy in the wheelchair,
absolutely,
then, let them decide, and then we stay neutral. You're absolutely right. Go ahead,
and he could have just stopped
Spider Mike, and then
being a bigger guy, he didn't have to knock him on the ground. He could have stopped that scooter with his hand.
But go ahead, Spider.
And then moved out of the way or something. He pushed him down to the ground and then stood over him and taunted him.
Okay, I won't tell Kelly and the rest of the people that are listening. I tried to get out of the way, Kelly.
No, you
okay. You can spin it. Mute up. Hit your mute. I was muted the whole time you were speaking. Thank you.
I did.
Okay.
I muted.
I tried to get out of the way. Okay, I tried to get out of the way. You see me move to the left. I don't move oh my God.
Kelly, you're going to be hit down if you let him finish.
If you're going to talk, fix your shit.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Kelly.
It sounds really bad. It sounds like the speaker's in her mouth or something.
Wait, hold on a second. Kelly, out of respect, let the man talk. So we don't have to mute you and do all that other
No,
stuff. Just
Tommy's
let the man
not there
talk like he
at
let
the
you talk.
moment.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, he's not.
Yeah, it's not going to be very long. I'm letting you know that I don't move very fast. Not like I used to when I was in my 20s.
He's not
playing
signed up on the
football
talking again.
and doing all my activity stuff. The whole left side of my body is effed up. I tried to, I guess my reaction was to move to the left so that the left side of my body wouldn't take the impact. Well, if you see, he did hit me on the right side, okay? And like I said, he was focused on me 100%. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's coming right straight toward me. And like I said, I don't know Jerry. I didn't know his situation. I didn't know he's a retired whatever. And you can laugh all you want, but that's what happened. I went to move out of the way. I held my ground. Okay, I'm sorry he got hurt, but he did it upon himself. Okay, he did it upon himself. That's all I got to say.
Okay, so Sarge, then Tough.
Okay, first of all, Spider, you don't need to talk to these people because, you know, the Bible says all you need is 2 witnesses. You have more than 2 witnesses, and you have a film that if it goes forward, anyone that knows how to analyze film can see that you were walking at a normal pace and he was speeding right at you. You even skipped a step when you noticed him coming at you as if to say, what is he going to do next? And yes, you did try to step aside. And I know this because I happen to be an expert at it. I happen to be an expert at photo reconnaissance. So, Kelly, you can laugh your ass all the way to fascism. And you're going to lose your right. Just like all you dumb motherfuckers.
Don't worry. I shall be
You
right
dumb
back.
motherfuckers are going to lose your right. All right? They don't care about you. They do not care about you. This bullshit doesn't have to happen. And yes, ICE has deported American citizens, and they are violating constitutional laws, left and right. They do not have any right to be doing that. And if they're doing it to regular people, they're going to do it to you. That's what fascism is all about. You lose all your rights, okay? The guy you voted for even said he wanted to abolish the Constitution. If you have any respect for the Constitution, you should have taken that bullshit to heart, all right? So I don't want to hear it from you people telling me that he's a Christian. No, he isn't. In 2024, when he was running, begging for the Christian vote, he had a slip of the tongue and said, I'm not a Christian, but I love you Christians. Vote for me. Vote for me. This is the last time you have to vote. What does that mean, the last time we have to vote? You know, if you want to keep your voting rights, I suggest you get your heads out of your fucking asses because fascism will take everybody's rights away. And I'll leave it there.
All right, so Tough and Spark, and then
I just wanted to say to Serge real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Serge. You're speaking the 100% truth. I appreciate you. You don't know. I didn't mean to be rude earlier. It's just everybody's talking over everybody. And yes, Stop the Spin knows what he's doing. You just trust him. He's going to get to everybody. He's very fair. I get impatient with him too. I do Stop the Spin. But I trust that he does know what he's doing. But anyway, I just want to say thank you, Serge. They're not going to listen to us.
You have to make somebody. You have to make another co-host too. I guess Sarge or somebody. So because there's a lot of people that want to get in.
Do you want us co-host? Sarge?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Go ahead. Stop the spin. Oh, I just want to say one thing, Kelly. No. You don't know this. You need to do your research, but they are going to take away the women's right to vote. That's their goal. You need to study Project 2025, and it's real. And you'll thank me later. You're going to thank Sarge later. You're going to thank all of us later for sharing the facts. We're trying to warn you and you're not listening because your mind is so closed. See, this is what Trump said to you. They're coming after me, but they're really coming after you. I stand in the way. So he made himself a king and a god so that you'll think that he's going after the deep state. Well, there is no deep state. You convinced me that the Democrats were communists. They are not communists at all. I wouldn't be with the Democrats if they were fucking communists. That's why I was with MAGA, because I thought MAGA was fighting the communist left. But you all lied to me. And I went to prison for 2 months out of Trump's fucking lies. And I research now every damn thing. Everything I get a hold of, I find out who's the author, who wrote this. I don't trust none of you, either side, to put out any information. I have to double check it, and that's sad that we got to do that today. But after you've been lied to, and you hang out with the fucking MAGA that lie to you and keep the lies going, even though you know the truth, I don't feel sorry for you, but I do know that your grandchildren are going to thank all of us one day. They are going to thank us.
Hey, Pam.
So, go ahead.
I just have Pam. If you want me to co-host, I can also. So, if you need me.
Yeah. Well, let's make somebody another co-host, Pam, because there's a lot of people that wanted to come up.
Okay.
So it's tough. Then what's this? Sparky.
Okay.
Then,
Spider, I sent you a request.
Not me.
No, Spider.
But so go ahead, Tough.
Hey everybody. I've been on X about 5 years. Got to know a lot of patriots. Pam, I got to know you when you were dealing with the J6 thing. I was surprised to see that. I always thought you were like ultra conservative, so I was surprised to see you in Portland. I didn't know you were from Portland. It's just interesting how people evolve and change, and that's okay, right? I'm a Christian. I pray a lot. I try to always figure out what is the ultimate truth of everything, the core of truth. And TOUGH stands for truth, unity, fairness, and freedom. And I thought, who doesn't want that? Right. So I'm hoping to build a platform where I can talk with people. I went out to the ICE thing and I met Chad and Nick Sortis and Right Side Rebel. I met her that day when she first came out there, and we had dinner at Spaghetti Factory, and then we came out, and then I started gassing everybody, and I got gas for the first time. And that stuff stays in your hair. It stays on your pillow. And I feel sorry for the people living around there having that in their air conditioning vents. But my point is that I have seen Antifa evolve from 2020. And I walked down in the streets of Portland, down by the courthouse, and I watched, and I saw our youth being completely taken over and convinced
all right, guys, I'm back.
that white people are bad, that white people are privileged, and that they are the cause of all the pain and suffering in our country. I saw white people saying that. I saw statues being torn down. I was really worried that the Joan of Arc, who I love Joan of Arc, that golden statue was going to be destroyed. Luckily, they just put a unicorn head on that statue. But I saw beautiful statues being torn down. I saw buildings being ruined. I saw businesses closing. I saw situations where
this is a great show tonight, guys.
I work in insurance, and I saw when people would come to clean up the messes, through the insurance remediation companies.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe,
get slashed
please.
by Antifa because they're trying to clean up. So I saw fires. I saw a woman spread her legs in front of the cops to be like, you can't hurt me and I'm going to show you my junk. And they all had to stand there and look at that. I saw really disgusting things by Antifa. And I wondered, why are they allowed to do this? And the media, they called it protesting. And when I interviewed them and said, don't you guys worry? Do you guys care about the people that live around here? And they said, oh, their insurance will pay for it. Very immature perspective. on what that means. They have to hit a deductible, and they can get canceled after that claim. They were just like, it was like a summer of love, as they call it. It was fun for them because they felt unified. And it concerned. Yeah.
I would like to remind you and everybody else, okay, that they're agitators. They are also, they commit vandalism.
I don't like text to talk.
Yes, they're younger people. They're just out there for chaos. And that is not Antifa. They may be dressed in black. Okay, black bloc. And they may say that they're Antifa, but that's not what we are about. I am Antifa, okay? I don't go out and vandalize and break windows and stuff like that. You are always, whenever a large protest explodes, you do get a lot of them filtering in to break windows / tires.
He needed the rest for
We're
sure,
not
Steven.
about that. But there is a handful. And like we said, we call them, those are the vandalites.
I don't know if you were here earlier, but he was actually on this.
They're the ones that go out and probably do the graffiti all over town, tipping over garbage cans, whatever. But they go down there, they blend in with us in black bloc and ruin stuff. And I'm certain that the right is saying, oh, BS. But we've seen a lot of people on MAGA dress up in black bloc to blend in with us. So if they're in black bloc, are they Antifa? We know they're not because they've been exposed. But, and it was proven in Minnesota during the George Floyd riots that an actual federal agent was exposed. He had black bloc on. He was busting out windows. They went and they found him, and they're like, "Whoa, he's an agent. He works for our government." So it happens, Like I said, the Antifa that I'm all about. No, they're not about destruction. And I mean, yeah, they like to cause chaos. They get right in the front of the line, and they scream. They use bullhorns, but that doesn't equivalent to them coming out and abusing us. But I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. That's interesting. So do you guys have a label for your group versus the destructive Antifa?
We don't call them like destructive Antifa. We are Antifa. They are vandals.
But they call themselves Antifa, though, don't they?
Well, they do. Well, they want to blend in, and we let them know that you're damaging us. You're giving us this label that we go out and we slash tires and we set cars on fire. Like those Waymos or whatever that were burned down in LA a couple of years ago or a year ago. I mean, you could call them Antifa, but they weren't dressed up. They're just there to cause mayhem. They're just there to burn stuff. They're there to vandalize. Okay, we're not part of that. We're not part of that.
Go ahead, Pam.
Who funds that?
Go ahead, Pam. Go ahead, Pam.
Nobody funds anybody. Thank you. I just wanted to say to this TUFF, if you want truth, that's what you said. You're after finding truth, and you went to dinner with the right-wing live streamers. And I was out there. Why didn't you come to me and talk to me?
I didn't see you because they're my friends, and I didn't see you. I didn't see you, Pam.
Your mind's closed. You don't want to hear both sides of the story. You want to hear one side.
Well, Pam, I didn't even know you were in Portland. Remember, I said that, and
everybody knew I was there.
No, but I didn't, and I just didn't. You and I had chatted
for them. I was there when they showed up.
I know, but Pam, I only came down one time.
Pam, she's saying she didn't know you was there. Just let her. She probably didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll just. Okay, let me just share.
Look, now you can talk to Pam. So now y'all both in the same group space. So now y'all can exchange information. Now y'all two can talk.
What I want
now
to
you can do that.
Is what Spider was saying.
And stop. I wanted to say I appreciate your approach. I think you're useful here, definitely.
Well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he hasn't been hanging around Mega like I have. I got a lot of anger. Anyway, I'm sorry. But let me tell you what happened. I saw some shit and I didn't like it. Somebody, for no reason, went to this Mega guy and knocked down his phone off of his hand. I thought, this is not right. We don't do this shit. I'm not for it. I'll confront you. I don't care who in the hell you are. So I went to the black bloc and I said, I don't approve of this. And they said, I know. We don't either. And we're talking to several people. We're trying to get them to leave because we do not want violence here. And do you ever ask yourself why in the hell they had to go block? Why they had to put helmets on and cover their mask up? Do you know why? Do you think it was just
we had
fun
a whole
for them?
fundraiser for him. He's
There's
a
a
good guy.
video called, let me think of the name for a minute.
He was lying.
Antifa. You can look it up. And they'll tell you their story. They were attacked.
By who?
They were by the right. They
were wearing helmets in 2020. I saw them, and nobody was attacked.
But why?
Because they think it looks cool. They're wearing.
They killed a MAGA on the streets just for being a MAGA in 2020.
No, I was there, Pam. I saw it.
No, that's not why. Because you dock them.
What? No.
And you hit them. Not you. I'm talking about MAGA.
No, this was in 2020. They were all wearing helmets. They wanted to look cool while they were burning down.
No, they don't. That's your opinion. That's not.
No, that's what truly happened.
MAGA was not even involved then.
So why do you wear your MAGA shirts? You want to look cool and look like a cult? Wear your Trump shirts?
Pam, why are you so against MAGA? Because you were like asking for money from MAGA people for the J6 thing. You were trying to get money.
You mean when I was in prison and my daughter put up a Get Set and Go?
No, but like, did you get rejected by?
What about it?
Because Patriot said that you were grifting.
What?
She wasn't grifting.
Like Lake Lane didn't get $5 million, right? Not every. Yeah. Every J6 criminal has a GoFund to this day.
Yeah.
Don't come out with this bullshit.
Wait, let me ask you a question because I really don't know what a grifter is. I bet you. Yeah. Out of curiosity, Tough, what are you like left, right, or you really just like in the middle?
I am a conservative Christian that believes in the law of God.
All right.
She's a right Christian.
I believe in truth. And I believe
Okay.
You're not no Christian, that's bullshit. You're not a Christian.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. Okay, cool. I was just but let me say this real quick, and then I was gonna get to the other hands, which is Sparky. My advice to you, Mike, or anyone in here that's Antifa, if they're individuals from here on that's doing stuff, then y'all have to put them in check.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying this from not from a political board, but even with me growing up in the streets, and we used to, where we at in New York City and on our blocks, if somebody that's not even a fleet was doing stuff, we put a stop to it. Right. Like, listen, you can't do that over here. What, man, you can't do that over here. It didn't matter nothing about first rights, First Amendment, you can't do that over here, because when you do that, it's going to look bad on us, and we put a stop to that. So my suggestion is, then y'all put a stop to the young little hip lefty hipsters and vandals and stuff like that, and then that way we won't have that issue no more. But it's Sparky, then Boomer, then May, then Sarge. But get Sparky. Sparky.
Yeah, Gus is down there too. So, but yeah,
he spoke already. That's why I was getting to the people.
Correct. Sparky. We're gonna start with May. You said May.
No, Sparky.
Oh, okay.
Sparky. Boomer, May, Sarge, and then Gus, and then whoever else. But that's Sparky.
All right, and Shane too. So
okay, Spider Mike, what you did was disgusting to a disabled person. That was very.
Why you got a lightning bolt next to your name, you racist?
I'm a racist? Well, go screw yourself. You want to be part of Antifa, they shunned you out.
You got a lightning bolt next to your name.
Will, stop. Wait,
let him speak. Let him speak. He's directing it towards me, so go ahead, Spart.
Well, I don't care about you. No one cares about you. You need mental help.
Oh, really?
But Spider Mike,
anything else?
Were you dead? Hold on, Spider Mike. Let me finish. Because I got like 3 things to say.
Okay. There you go, David.
Spider Mike,
right.
the thing what you did to Jerry was unbelievable, disgusting. From all the angers I saw, you stood in his way. when that other girl that was in the videos,
but hasn't this been
fake disability girl that would get up and walk?
Wait.
Hold on, Pam. I didn't interrupt you.
No,
Pam,
I don't care if I fucking interrupt you. Because you're putting out shit. Pam,
come on, Pam.
No, don't come on me, bullshit. You're putting out lies and crap. I don't want to hear it.
Pam, do you need a hug?
Go to your mega group and talk to Kelly and all these other fucking idiots. You gotta understand.
Pam,
you guys are destroying our country with your bullshit. And I don't want to stand for it no more.
Pam. Right.
I don't want to hear your crap. If you want to ask Mike what happened and explain it and be open to listening,
I'm going to.
Different.
No, he's just giving his opinion.
I'm sorry,
if I could,
I know you.
It's all right, Pam. It's all right, Pam. Yeah, I don't like it either. But again, that's all they have is words. And Sparky, first of all I got to say, Sparky, you on your first,
I mean, it's a start, I guess.
Comment there.
It's something.
You do realize that I'm disabled. I'm not a veteran, but it was a disabled person hitting a disabled person. So go ahead, continue.
What disability do you have?
Sparky?
Do explain what disability that you're 300 something pounds.
I'm 390, down from 460. I lost 70 pounds. Woohoo! Thank you, Ozempic. You want to know what's wrong with me? The whole left side of me, all right, is broken. I've been in 2 motorcycle accidents. My left arm is half paralyzed, all right? Now, I have problems with my knee. I have problems with my left knee, my left ankle. Hey, do you want to hear why I'm disabled or not? You want me to mute it? Okay. My left knee is bad. My hip is bad. And so is my right shoulder. Okay. And I ended up in that accident. With collapsed lungs, a huge scar on my neck because I had 2 puncture wounds that went through my neck on the left side. I barely made it through. So my whole left side is messed up. I've been dealing with it since 2000. For 26 years, I've been dealing with it. And yes, I have a placard. I've had a placard for 20 years. Okay. Don't cry about it. But yes, I am disabled. Shane in here, he's seen me. So has Will, and I'm certain a lot of other people. I don't move very fast. Okay, I'm not dodging back and forth like a running back on a football team. So when he directed his little cart right at me, I was able to move to the left a little bit, but he still hit me.
Media is going to be there.
I did not attack him. He ran into me. I held my ground, and unfortunately, he flipped backwards because he had that thing pinned. So go ahead and spin it any way you want, but that's what I'm staying with. And I'm telling you right now, the Portland police, when they saw the videos, okay, they said that it corroborated my story. And then they asked me if I wanted to press charges on this Jerry. Okay, I said no because I didn't get hurt.
All these assholes that do this shit, spiders, press charges. Press charges.
Yeah, I'm to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike. If they would have just left it alone and chilled out, then I would just have left it alone. But since they keep pressing, and they know that, and they know they lying, so you know what? Press charges. So now you made that man pay. The disabled person that y'all claimed that y'all was so, and worried about or whatever. That way, that would clear it up.
Just let you know, this is on live now and it's recorded.
There's some type of adjudication,
and it's now to
and
be
that just
basically
ends
a
it because
blackmail
you keep
with
having to
revenge thing.
explain yourself to every person
He
that
already
comes
said
here.
that he didn't
Although me
want
personally,
it,
I'd
and
have
he
been
said
like,
that he didn't do
I already
anything
said what
wrong.
I said.
Here?
You accept it or you reject it. And
And
it really don't,
it
to
would
be
be
honest
live.
with you, Mike,
Go ahead.
it really don't matter what nobody
Use this
here
video
thinks.
right
This
here.
is honest. Like, what's going to happen? Like, they're not going to take food out of the refrigerator. Like, it doesn't even really matter. But,
the police and the DA, they have all my information. They could probably bring charges on me later, but I'm here. Right? They have my address. Nobody has contacted me yet. They have my phone number. They have my email address. I haven't been contacted by anybody. I probably find out. Probably find out Monday when the DA goes to work. I might get contacted on Monday. But like I said, that there was 3 officers there that watched the footage, and they all said it corroborated my story. So. And MAGA's they're gonna twist it. I don't care, but but they
can't. Why were you taunting him then?
Yeah, but if it goes to court, They can't trust the court. That has nothing to do with court. That has to do with a prosecutor, a judge, and it goes by law, rules, statutes. So MAGA don't mean anything. They don't really even mean anything when it comes to that. But just okay.
And once again, if it was an accident and he was just trying to stop him, he wouldn't have stood over him, mocking him.
No,
or going on his stream bragging
when I
about
was
it.
asked, the officer that was conducting
These people don't bring that up, and they need to on this chat.
The whole investigation. Okay, I believe he was a sergeant. I didn't catch his name, but after I was, because I was detained, I wasn't in handcuffs. They just made me stay there, and once the officers saw the footage, they said, okay, well, it corroborates your story. Do you want to press charges against this guy that was just being loaded up in the ambulance? I said, no, I didn't get hurt, so no, I there's no reason for me to press charges, and I told him, I said, I'm sorry that he's leaving in an ambulance, and the rumors started going that he had passed away, that he had broken ribs, that he had a really bad concussion. I don't know. I haven't received a follow-up on this Jerry. So I'm telling you right now, I did not attack him. He came straight at me, and I held my ground. And if you think that that's my fault for holding my ground, for standing there, like I said, I landed on top of him when he flipped back because I was already going forward. It's kind of hard to stop a 390 pound man that's 6'2" that just got knocked over. So yeah, Shane, you can disagree all you want, but I'm a free man right now. So until it happens, we'll see.
Let me finish.
Stop this.
Spark. Spark. Hold on. Let me Spark. Let me Spark. Because you just keep dragging it. You can come raise your hand again. But it's Boomer, Sparky. Okay, Sparky. You can raise your hand again. Let me get to the other people, which is Boomer, May. Then I guess Shane, but Boomer and May for right now. Boomer and May. Go ahead. Boomer.
Thank you. I have a quick question. Spider Mike, so after you ran into him and he fell back and his arms were open laying on the concrete, what was the point of kicking him twice in the ribs? Quick question. That's it. Just that one question.
Show proof. I never kicked him.
There's video everywhere. You kicked him twice. No, I did not. In the ribs.
No, I did not.
I saw the video.
His medication. Okay, hold on. Let me answer.
Hold on. I did not interrupt.
Let me answer.
I will get you the video. I will.
Let me answer.
Because if you did not see it.
Let me answer. Boom. Okay, and everybody, I was there too. All right. I reached down. I reached down.
I'm saying you didn't do it.
Hold on. I want you to listen to Pete.
Boom. Let me address Boom. Can I?
But I want you to listen to
address Boom and answer that.
Let Spider Mike talk.
Okay, I stepped up to him because he had bottles of prescriptions or something. I picked up those bottles and I put it on his chest when he was awake. Then he throws his arms out and he's out. But yeah, show me where I kicked him. I never kicked the man. Never. Okay.
Are you going to be on for a few minutes? Because I will go grab the video and show you.
Okay. All right. Show me.
Okay, the second question is, I am not from Oregon, I am not a Democrat, and I am not a Republican, but Oregon is the only state that police do not protect anybody, not one person.
Liar.
They stand with their fingers stuck up their ass and do jack shit. Nothing.
That is correct.
How can y'all, as citizens, allow a police department not to protect victims?
Yeah, Mike was the victim.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't agree with what Portland. I ask them all the time. Why? Okay, like when these federal thugs use their tear gas on us, I plead to the police. I'm like, why don't you get the person that's deploying this tear gas? They tear gas yesterday and today. Children.
Children shouldn't be at no damn riot at all.
It was a peaceful protest. It was a peaceful
talking about the people
protest. It was a peaceful protest that started. Okay, okay, go ahead.
I was talking about the PD. Nothing to do with ICE.
Okay.
I see it all the time that the police does not help at all.
Correct. That is correct. That is correct. The police should have came in and arrested these federal agents that threw tear gas canisters over 100 feet over the crowd into the back, where some of the younger crowd was at, because they didn't want to get close. 100 feet, 120 feet. They were throwing tear gas canisters. Why?
The other thing is, y'all are so violent over words. Words, they don't mean shit. Why do y'all attack as a pack against somebody who is saying fuck or God bless ICE or anything like that? Why attack? Why use violence? It's words.
Wait, boom. Who is y'all?
I'm talking about everybody who is out there who is not peaceful. And that goes for, well, I don't know, I haven't seen but maybe one or two of the Patriots.
Are you talking about the left and the right then? You're talking about the left and the right. Since you're neither. Yeah, you're talking about the left and the right, because there's violence. Violence goes on both sides in different areas, both the right and the left. I mean, we're not going to waste time pulling videos of people on the right jumping people. It happens on both sides.
Hey, Boom.
Right?
The violence I am talking about. Hold on. The violence I am talking about is unprovoked. Unprovoked.
Right. Are you talking about on both sides? That's my question.
I'm talking about what I have seen, and I have only seen 2 people get punched, and that was after they were attacked. What I am talking about is like 10 versus 1, or 5, and yes, hands on. Or, for instance, if somebody's on a corner yelling,
are you referring to the incident where Tommy got attacked? Boom. Are you talking about the incident where Tommy was attacked?
Hear this bullshit.
Yesterday, Tommy was attacked it was.
We don't condone that.
People.
I don't.
He did not. He did not
that. That was wrong for him to be hit in the head with a rock, man. I even went.
Not only
checked on him yesterday.
But a few weeks ago, he was attacked for words too. I understand y'all are very emotional people, and whenever people are using words that y'all don't like, y'all think. I'm not saying y'all as a whole.
Yeah,
I'm saying
pretending not to be.
Oh, like
as the one
somebody
in the video.
says something to you, you're not going to respond, right? You just hold your.
You can respond by words.
Oh yeah,
Pam.
and you're just so perfect. You don't never respond, do you? You never get angry.
I will never.
Oh, you're perfect.
Never hit somebody first.
Sorry,
I was
perfect people.
Never hit first. Words or words.
Hands talk to Tommy about that, right? He's out there hurting a lot.
It's words, people. It's words.
Well, let me say this real quick, Boomer, because I don't want to. Just a few seconds. Let me just say this. At the end of the day, Boomer, we live on a planet. It's been here, people been here for trillions of years. There's billions of people. Everyone reacts different to stuff. I will be the first one to tell you that if I'm out and about and somebody calls me the N-word or the nigger, I'm going to get violent. I'm going to slap the fucking hell out. It's going to go violent. And yeah, so if you want to classify me as being violent, me personally, I don't care about nobody's opinion because I'm Muslim. So I only really answer to Allah. I don't answer to no humans. But I will get violent. You call me an N-word or something, yeah, I'm going to get violent. And that's just how it is. And that's just how the world is. So, but you know what? That's the effect. If I'm walking and you call me a word or you offend me, then that's the effect. But what about the cause? So if you prevent the cause, you won't have the effect. So if people stop using offensive words, then we won't have the violence. But
so if it's offensive and it's just words, that is it's okay to go and throw a first punch because of a word?
Well, let me say it this way. It's not whether it's okay or not, but it's a reality. So in other words, Boomer, if you know that there's a person in Starbucks and you go in there and you say something that you know will trigger them and you knowingly, willfully, and intentionally go in there and do that so they can hop over the counter and throw the coffee in your face, then you're at fault because you knew that it would trigger them. Why would you want to trigger them? Can you answer that?
that frame of mind, that's not a good frame of mind.
No, stop. Wait,
I know.
wait, answer my question. Wait, whose frame of mind? The one who initiated the verbal, or the one that reacted to the verbal? Which state of mind?
The one who reacted with hands and violence is wrong.
Oh, so you're trying to excuse the person who caused it. I see where you at. Okay.
Oh, but they're violent, are they? No. With their mouth words, violent. A word.
They'll never understand reason or right or wrong.
I am not white, even though my picture says I'm white. Do you know how many times I grew up being called a coon-ass? Or how many times I got called dirt? If I would have gotten a fight every single time, I would be in prison to this day. It takes a strong
person that's constantly shifting their narrative. They're never going to be honest.
Yeah, hold on. Stop this. I want PDX, if you guys don't mind. I'd like to have him share, if you don't mind. It's a good friend of mine down in Portland.
Who's that?
PBX. If you don't mind, Serge.
Okay, well, go ahead. You can, but after PDX, it's May, then Sarge, then Shane, then okay.
Hey, Cam, how's it going? Hey, Spider Mike.
Turn off your mic.
Good. Yeah. So yeah, I was actually out there at everything, and I actually saw what happened. I was actually standing just a few feet away from Spider Mike while Jerry was out there. What he was doing was Jerry was racing his rascal scooter around. And for a while, while he was shouting the words peaceful protest, what he was doing is he was actually running his rascal scooter into multiple people and jumping up and down off the curb. I've actually got this on video. I was actually live streaming out there while this was happening. And me and another person were standing there going, he is going to wreck his scooter doing this because he's going to bottom him out because he was just literally going off the curbs. He wasn't like going up and down off where the ramps are on the curbs. He was jumping off the sidewalks with it. And it's like, this is his mobility scooter. He shouldn't even be doing stupid shit like that with it in the first place. He's disabled. He should be taking care of his shit rather than wrecking it like that and acting like a moron out there. It was useless. They sent him in there to do that because Tommy can't come close. So they got to get someone that they can send in there and try to make things look good for their videos. And Shane Patriot, you're one of the shitty Shane. Shut the fuck up. I don't like you. I don't even know why you're in here, motherfucker. You're just full. I don't like you, motherfucker. You're one of those Proud Boys Patriot motherfuckers. Fuck you. You just need to go. Fuck you.
Shane, just hold on. I'm going to get to you.
Oh,
just hold on.
Shane's the one that hit my friend.
Shane's where the violent I didn't hit anybody. Motherfuckers. I didn't hit you. I didn't say you hit me. You hit people out there.
All right, Shane, just hold on. I'm going to get to you.
I witnessed it and I got the video on it. But the person didn't want to have the person arrested. You know what? Yep. You guys got to start having them arrested. To show
we need to start actually having them arrested and stuff. And they're the type of people that if we were actually as violent as they claim, I would have hurt some motherfuckers out there already because they love to bring up how I was raped as a child and throw it in my face all the time. I'm a child sexual abuse victim. See, look at Shane laughing at it already. See, they think child rape is funny. This is how you know MAGA's not even fucking serious about pedophiles. I don't think child abuse is funny, asshole. I think you're funny. You were just doing the laughing emoji over and over. I'm laughing at you, not child abuse.
I'm a survivor also.
You dumb Nazi cunt, shut the fuck up. We can see when you do that shit.
Grab your gun, Shane. I'll end your life, bitch.
Keep interfering and I'm going to take you.
See, you know my life is my life. Fucking bring it, little Jeepa.
Let PDX
Shane, last warning.
PDX finish, everybody. Let PDX finish.
All right.
You're telling me to kill myself.
All right, Shane. All right. Let PDX go. After PDX, it'll be May. Let PDX keep going.
Mute their mic.
This is how easy it is to trigger them into violent rhetoric. I want to thank you. To kill myself. It was that easy.
Thank you, PDX. I thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Spider Mike. By the way, it's the other Shane. It's actually the good Shane that goes out there with you. Yeah. This is just my new Twitter handle because they got me kicked off for this shit.
All right, I want to say thank you. Like I said, if you got footage, several people approached me and they had footage of him.
Yeah, I don't have any real good footage.
Doing just what you were saying.
I still time, but I was actually
jumping that thing up.
You just said you had footage.
The curb. It was like whoa, and like I said, he signed
I got the
many
footage of
people.
Jerry initially, and I got the footage of you, like when you were all starting to walk back towards that area, because it wasn't just you walking back. They keep trying to say that you were like approaching him. There was like 5 or 6 of you that were just generally walking back in that direction, and then he started to turn around and it went right at you.
They all approached me, and they wanted to go with me to talk to the police because they had been hit.
Yeah.
There was like 5 or 6 people that are following me, and he just aimed.
That's what I said. He was actually going around.
He aimed directly for me. He aimed for the big wall, and didn't make it through the wall, unfortunately. But like I said,
there was one point where he
bad that he got any injuries, but that wasn't my intention. So I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying is these guys come out and they do that shit all the time. And they've got their narratives, they got the bullshit that they make up. They make fun of child rape victims. Like, if they weren't making fun of it, if they didn't think it was funny, they wouldn't constantly call me by the name Butter Knife out there referencing how I was raped as a kid. They wouldn't do that shit if they actually gave a shit about child rape victims. It's all performative on their end. They're out there to grift. They're out there to make money. They're out there to agitate. They're not even anti-protesters like they claim. They're agitators. They go out there to start shit. That's their end game. They're trying to draw people, and you can even see it. They say it on their streams openly, because I watch their shit, that what they try to do is go out there and agitate to draw protesters away from the ICE building so that we're not focusing on the protest. They're trying to make it about them so that they can get their views, they can get their clicks, they can get their money. That's all it is for them. It's performative bullshit. It's performative Nazism. But I'll land there for now.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm coming back. PBX, I'm coming back.
I'm so glad, Pam. I'll see you soon because I love you, Pam. I do.
After May, then Sarge.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear. We can hear you.
Okay.
So I don't get to talk about any of that shit. I've been waiting with my hand up forever. Come on, man.
Shane,
Come on, man.
Just chill.
I'm somebody who's there all the time.
No, Sarge. I see your message. It's after May, then it's you, Sarge.
Whatever, fuck y'all. I'd go down there to build bridges. Only thing I go down there for is
Shane, just hold on, Shane.
Wait, I'm never going to talk anyway, so y'all have fun with that shit.
What? Man, fuck this dude out of here, man.
Look, I was next to him when he hit my friend that was being a bodyguard for me. He hit him.
Yeah, Shane's got anger issues.
Yes, I saw him hit him. If my friend wasn't skilled well enough, that guy would have probably lost his head. I mean, I've watched Shane hit people. So he's very dangerous. He really is. But the problem down there, a lot of people cannot arrest them because their name gets put out there and their address. And that's what's happening. You know, we got to find a way with the courts. I suppress my address and my phone number when I do an arrest. They do it here in
I don't think it's, I mean, it's public record. Well, I'll address that later. I don't even want to address that. Go ahead, May.
Thanks, guys, for letting me talk. First off, it's not probably going to matter what I say because I am MAGA. Okay, I never voted in my life. I am 45 years old. I voted for the first time in 2020. But the reason why I voted was because I now have grandchildren, okay? When I sit and I watch, and I don't have anything against gays, okay? Let me say that first and foremost, okay? I used to be bisexual. My daughter is bisexual. But when I sit and I watch the stuff that they were putting in our schools, you know, drag queen story times and things of that nature, or where I live in another county over, I'm from Kentucky, county over, they have litter boxes in our bathroom. That is not okay.
No, bullshit. That's a lie. They don't have litter boxes in school baths. No, you're bullshitting.
You know what?
We all know that's a bullshit lie. That's an actual infiltrate community's lie.
Yeah,
that's not even close to reality. That's not true. They're not putting litter boxes in schools. We all know that fucking rumor.
No, well,
that's a whole bullshit rumor.
What I heard the cat boxes had to do with is if they can't go to the bathroom if there's a shoot down, like they're being shot, so they keep those cat boxes in there so they can go pee. That's all. That's where that came.
Yeah, they've got storage stuff in closets for that, for emergencies. They're not setting up in the bathrooms. That's something that's a bullshit rumor.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Anyways, I do a lot of YouTube searching and things of that nature before I, voted or any of that. But anyways, there's a few things that I would like to say here. They talk about, well, I heard earlier someone say that, Tommy, you got what you got, coming to you. What do you expect? Okay, that's wrong. And furthermore, he stands 200 feet down from the ICE facility, okay? He's there supporting ICE. ICE needs that to know that people are backing them up. But, I mean, when I sit and I watch this stuff, because I watch Portland Andy on my television, and then, of course, I watch Tommy on my phone, a lot of people go down to him and, surround him. And I sat here and I watched that. And Will, yesterday you were talking about shooting him. And I'm sure that if Tommy was still letting you in his circle, you would be there. And also, what I seen from the video, Mike, that was so wrong. That's all I got to say to you all.
Let me tell you something. What I want to see is the video of Tommy being beat up. There are so many people around him all the time with fucking cameras.
I watched it live.
And I also heard that he wrecked his. I'm talking. Shut up.
Boomer. No, fuck you. You said they're telling that lady Boomer. Look at this.
I know, Mega, and they rag shit.
You don't want to hear
But
inside.
isn't that funny? Isn't it convenient that there's no video on this? Very convenient.
And the thing of it is, like me wearing my Charlie Kirk shit, when I walk out of my house,
videos I've watched, how much shit you guys have done to make me think that this video was real. Come to find out, it was a fake fucking video.
His eyes black and blue and bulging out his face, and
they could be fake.
He went from instantly in 10 seconds.
Black eyes.
From his screen going black to no black eye to no black eye. Come on now, shut the fuck up.
Because it is a record of him having people around him with. Let me finish.
So crazy.
Tommy did have his ass beat.
Yeah, thank you. Hell, and thank you, Mike, for going up and saying what you said to him.
I think it was staged, and I think it was fake, and I'll call it out.
It's so stupid.
And I'm going to stand with it till I see a video. Because I know he always videos every fucking thing, and people around him do. All he has is some fake black eyes, and he's putting out that these people did it. Well, give me some fucking evidence.
He did all that makeup in 10 seconds.
I won't believe a word you're saying.
Right.
You guys do nothing but lie.
Right. May.
Wait, May. See, we can't have conversation.
Okay, May. I'm gonna have a 30-second. Maybe that's really a quick question. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Has there ever been a time where the left or and the right put out fake videos or lied? Has there ever been a time?
Absolutely. There's so much of this.
Okay. All right. Okay. No, good. No, I'm just trying to get a groundwork. So, because we live in a world
and literally
where either the left or the right can put out fake videos, fake paperwork. You got people now in the streets now that create fake paperwork to say this person is a snitch. This is the world we live in now. So that's why Pam or other people just be out of curiosity asking for evidence. For an example, people post stuff that's negative against MAGA. I'll usually ask Grok, is this true? And I'm doing this to people that's on the left. I'm not insulting the people on the left. I just want to make sure it's accurate. Do you agree? Is that cool, May?
Yes, I do the left too.
Please, Sam. I agree 100%. There's violence on both of them. But what I watched yesterday, Tommy was walking, and a woman followed him with a microphone, yelling her bullshit. And next thing you know, there were several men that jumped him. Okay.
It probably did happen.
How many were How many were with it with cameras?
Listen, May. Listen.
Tupac even showed.
Listen, May. Listen. He probably did get jumped. He's been jumped before. I don't really. It doesn't matter to me or either or if he got jumped. Yeah, because that's what he's there for. That's what happens at these protests. Listen, May, because you probably don't go to the protest. The reality is like this today. Right. Listen, May. Here's the reality. The reality is this. We are divided, and that's it. And I'm cool with that. I'm a progressive liberal Democrat. Period. I don't really want nothing to do with the people that's MAGA. I ain't gonna say Republican conservative. I don't want nothing to do with people that's MAGA. We divided, and I'm cool with that. That's it. And it's going to be times, and we are at war. That's just a fact. We at war. Period. We at war.
Why can't we agree to disagree? You know what I'm saying?
Because
make us all the same. You know what I'm saying?
You asked the question. You want to know why? I can give you one. Is because there's a certain number of people that's not grounded in truth. We can't have peace if you're not going to have truth. We can't have peace if you won't deal with facts. Like for an example, look right now, what happened with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Marjorie Taylor Greene was Trump's biggest supporter. Now, all of a sudden, she's out. Because now, but even though we've been told of this,
It's because now the facts have hit him. But what Trump has been doing now, he did the first time. She just decided to close her eye. It comes to a point where you have to, what you have to do, like I told Tommy, you have to get grounded on principles. For example, if you say, I'm against fraud, I don't like when there's fraud going on, then that means you don't like it when it's coming from the left or the right. You can't just say, look at the left, and then you ignore the right, then we're not going to have peace. It's just, you understand what I'm saying?
I am the type of person that, okay, wrong is wrong, okay? My son, and I'm not trying to throw this out there, but my son attacked my nephew, and I smacked the fuck out of my son because wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of person.
Okay, good.
Hey, Pam.
Okay,
well then good then.
Hey, Pam, I got to drop real quick. I have a real bad connection. I got to drop real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me just say something real quick, Jared. Look, and I apologize. Hold on. Let me say something. I apologize. I would love in this real world that we don't live in, that you're not living in right now, to say to you, yeah, Spider Mike was wrong. And Democrats will confront Democrats. And protesters will confront protesters if they're doing something wrong, right? Because we want a peaceful and legal protest. We don't want people like Spider Mike going out there and attacking veterans, right? So we will all get on Spider Mike together, right? And let them know that this kind of behavior is not okay. That's fine, because that's what we do. But
if Jerry
does not confront Trump with his bullshit and his lies. And we would confront Spider Mike right now if we believed that he did this. That's the difference. We cannot get you to listen. You don't listen. This is your problem. You don't research. You don't fact check. You listen to Trump. That's all you do.
I had two governments.
I'm talking to you right now. Are you listening? I am screaming that you don't listen. This is the problem. We could come together if you learned how to listen.
No, we could come together if everybody learned to agree with just your vision. Your vision. That's not how life works.
Grow up. You want to change this world? You want to act like you're Mrs. Queen Perfect? And that protesters are not supposed to go out there and scream and say, fuck ICE? What's wrong with you?
I didn't say that at all.
They just killed two people. What is wrong with you? Maggots out there, and this Chad that's in this space, he's another one of those propagandists that does not want to bring this country together. They want it to be an all-white Christian nation. It's called the Heritage Foundation. Wake up, you guys. They're trying to take away your vote. We are going to be lucky to be able to vote. They're trying to get rid of the possibility that we can vote.
Man, she is crazy.
It's coming up in the midterms, and that's why Trump wants to do the Insurrection Act. This is why they're desperate to get out there and do the Insurrection Act to these protests. You guys don't know the war that's really going on with Trump. He don't give a shit about MAGA. He uses you guys. You're his little pawns. And you're not listening to me. And I'm not sprouting this shit out. I've been studying and listening and reading and deeply. I deep dive on everything, but you don't listen. You just come in here with your bullshit about, well, Spider Mike, you shouldn't have done that. That's bullshit. Why don't you just listen to Mike? Open your mind and say, let me hear what Mike has to say. Instead of prejudging,
and it's weird,
jumping to conclusions.
Just 4 years ago, she was this way, but against the left.
Conclusions on what you're doing.
She's wherever she can
do
get
to
attention.
Others what you want them to do to you. And this world would be okay. Start there. What an order, huh? What an order.
I know, right?
All right, baby. So,
I had, okay, when I first started voting back in 2020, I had two governors running for this state that I live in, okay? One of them was was okay with abortions. The other one was, now remind you too, he was, Republican. And he was okay with kids getting butched and this and that and dog, however you say it, okay? So I went for the government that was okay with abortions, okay? What I'm saying is the reason why I voted was for my grandchildren, the stuff that they were trying to put in our schools and the drag queen story times and that nature. I don't care who you are, but when you bring it to our children, that's
Have you heard of William Shakespeare?
So wait, hold on. So maybe
Shakespeare is an ancient playwright. So all the ancient plays that they used to perform, did you know that all the parts of men and women used to be performed by all men? So when
there was like Romeo and Juliet, and there was like kissing scenes and shit. That was 2 men on stage. They used to dress up as women, and they did drag queen story hours. It's an ancient tradition to actually dress up. And you're conflating also, I think, drag queens probably with transgender people, which is a completely different subculture of things that you're conflating most likely, right?
I guess.
Okay.
No.
This is why we say, and I thank you for actually saying that. This is the thing that we say that people need to listen is there's distinctions between things that you guys are getting told are the same, and it's being used to actually push you guys to become angry because you're not understanding the difference between different types of things. You're lumping them all together and not even understanding different categories or different ideologies of stuff or how different things work or even traditions. Men dressing up as women is not a new thing. I hate to break it to you. It's a very, very old thing and done for many different reasons.
It's sure not. I used to, like I said, I used to be bisexual. I used to take my kids. Actually,
Wait, sure not. I just told you. Do you know when William Shakespeare's plays were being performed?
Never went to one. I just told you I don't know about him. But what I'm saying
we're
is,
talking the 1600s. We're talking
who's
like
speaking, because that's really way off topic.
No, not off topic actually, because they're talking about drag queen story hours, and I'm talking about how drag queen performs their tradition.
You're next, Sarge. You're next, Sarge. I'm just trying. You're next, Sarge. But I am because at least May seems kind of like normal. So I am just trying to reach up before I move on to the other thing. But let me say so real quick. You can go back. So May, you used to be bisexual. So typically in the Republican conservative movement, they don't like that either. They're judgmental about that. So what I'm saying is when you was bisexual, then you need to give the same grace that you wanted when you was bisexual, because people can't really come tell you what you can do with your own personal body. If that's what you choose to do, that's between you and God. Period. It has nothing to do with no one. It has nothing to huh?
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
My daughter is bisexual, okay? And let me say this. The reason why I had to change part and all that was because I was baptized 14 years ago with the Holy Ghost, okay? I am what would you call it? I used to be Pentecostal, okay? So that's why my belief has changed a lot, okay?
Okay, all right. I mean, I get it's a religious type of thing, but what people got to understand is, and I understand your concern about like with drags or transsexual and stuff like that or whatever. Listen, I'm from New York City. I'm from Harlem. I'm from the streets. We don't, but we move different. If we ain't got nothing to do, that's not our business. If that's how you move, that's how you move. As long as you're not infringing personally on maybe something, then we not out trying to tell people what to do with their own bodies when they go in their own house and when they go in their own cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But it gets complicated when it gets into schools and all this other stuff too. But at the same token too, you have to do your own research to make sure that people's not dragging stuff, exaggerating, lying, and things of that nature like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, and that's just that, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can put your hand back up. I'm gonna move up to go ahead, Sarge.
Jeez Louise.
I thought I was gonna be before Sarge. She already spoke after me.
No, I'm next. I don't.
Okay, you can go after her, Gus.
I want to cover a few things here. First of all, let me tell you, the only organization that I know is Antifa and has a budget. Okay? And that is the United States military. And Congress gives them their budget. We are Antifa. When Trump during his first term, that Antifa nonsense came up, and there were a lot of veterans on Twitter coming out saying, I'm Antifa, hundreds of thousands of them, because that's what it means. We're anti-fascist. The fascists want to take all your rights away. So you guys should read up on it. And as far as I am a Democrat. I'm not a liberal. I'm a centrist. There's things that I don't agree with because I am a Christian, and not just a Christian in name who doesn't know scripture, okay? We already established, just like the Bible says, that Spider-Man has more than 2 witnesses, and he has the professional police department that checked out the video, okay? And I'm sure the police department is pretty, they're pretty fair. So, for you people to come up here and say he ran the guy over, it's totally ridiculous, okay? And if you're such good Christians, then why didn't you do research on Donald Trump, who was part of the biggest global pedophilia syndicate in the world? And yes, he was best friends with Epstein, who only lived less than 3 miles, 3 minutes away from him at Mar-a-Lago, okay? Now, you people don't do your research at all. Not at all.
They actually have a website
New
for it.
Yorkers knew about him long before the rest of the country.
New York represent in the House. I'm waiting.
Okay? Yeah, New Yorkers knew about him long before the rest of the nation. He lied to you that he was a Christian. He just wanted your vote. The Bible says that even the elect will be fooled. And if you Christians consider yourself the elect, then know that you've been conned by one of the biggest con artists in the nation, okay? Who doesn't care about anybody. Look at his record. Right now, he has more cases against him. Why? On hold, because he became president. When he said, I want children to have clean water, then why is he killing the fish in the Chicago River? They have a case against him for that, okay? Well, listen, you dumb bitch, Kelly, why don't you do your research, because, you have fake teeth over here are not going to prove anything.
Whoa!
Okay? No, I'm talking now, all right? Do your research. As a matter of fact, FBI has released a bunch of the Epstein's files. Have any of you read any of that on there? Seriously?
Oh, like the part where about the 13-year-old biting Trump's dick,
Don't interrupt,
for instance?
Yes. The part about him being present when this young girl had a baby and her uncle killed it right in front of him. These are all FBI documents. Why was he protecting them so hard? Seriously, why didn't he just put them all out there?
He released them. Biden didn't.
Well, Biden couldn't release them.
DOJ? Do you know the chain of custody on any of it?
I am talking.
Just asking a couple of questions. We'll get to that in a minute. You said stop. Me and you got it
wrong. Biden couldn't release them because of Maxwell's case was still
Maxwell's
on.
case ended before Biden.
That would have been a violation of her rights. That's why he couldn't do it. So research before you open your mouth.
Sarge, yeah.
And what he did release had Clinton's name on it.
Sarge,
okay?
I want you to keep talking, but I just want to interrupt for just a second to tell you why they won't research. They won't research because it messes up their narrative. Even though
it does not mess up nothing.
They put everything Trump does that's wrong under the rug. It's like, oh well, there's a good reason, and they just don't look at it. They don't want to look at the facts about Trump because it's going to mess up. See, Trump set him up so good to not listen to the Democrats. This is what they told me when I was MAGA. They said, don't listen to the Democrats. They lie about everything. They've been stealing an election forever. I believed them, and they still believe that. So they believe a lot of the things that Trump told them. This is the problem. They're in a cult.
Yeah, he's been a closet homosexual cokehead most of his life. If you think he was just partying with Epstein and they were drinking orange juice, I got news for you. He wasn't. Okay? And he doesn't care about your children. Right? If he wanted to stop fentanyl, more fentanyl came into this country under Trump during his first term. Do you know that?
Nope.
He only stopped 6 million pills of fentanyl.
Can you link that source down in the purple pill?
You can Google everything I say, okay?
Well, you're making the claim. I shouldn't have to prove you wrong.
If you consider yourself an intelligent person, go and use
my IQ test says that. But anyway, okay. I'll wait.
Okay.
Of course. Stop. I'm waiting to talk to you. Stop.
Be quiet.
No, I know, but wait. Sorry, I'm gonna let you talk 1 second, just so we know what the order is. Okay, it would be Gus, Kelly, and then UG Treats, and then Antigua.
Oh, but my hand was up before Kelly.
No, Kelly hand was up before you even came in the room.
Anyway,
I've been here, buddy. Just so you know. But anyway, I digress.
Research for years.
Okay, I might have made a mistake. Okay.
I've been doing my research for years on this man. As a matter of fact, maybe not enough, because even during his first term, and I am an ex-New Yorker, I said, well, maybe the solemnness of the office will change him. I did not know about the whole
If you guys are watching, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll be right back.
crime pedophile syndicate where children have gone missing. Children have been killed. No different than what P. Diddy was doing. Okay? No different. As a matter of fact, the first time I saw Katie Johnson's court papers online, I didn't believe it. It has, as the defendants, Donald J. Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. I'm like, wait a minute. He's now the president. Here is the president's name with Epstein, a convicted child molester, okay, and child trafficker. And if you go and read that paperwork, you will see who this monster really is. Okay, these are your children, our children. And if MAGA truly wants to protect the children of the United States, they would do their research, their due diligence to see what a monster this man really is. Because like I said, I'm a centrist. There's shit that Biden did that I didn't like. I don't want a fucking rainbow flag flying at the Capitol. The only flag that should fly there should be All Glory. And that's it. Okay? And I get pushback from homosexuals because of that. And I have family members that are homosexuals. I didn't stop loving them. It doesn't mean that I have to promote their lifestyle. So in that way, I am a conservative. Okay? But these people have a right to live. They have a right to legal access. Okay? Just like you and I do. You can't take all the homosexuals and put them on an island and nuke them. How Christian would that be? You leave them to God, okay?
This is getting pretty disgusting.
Yeah, and Biden did pass a federal law that children will not be injected with any hormones. What they want to do...
No, I'm saying your rhetoric is getting pretty disgusting at this point. This is gross.
My what is?
Your rhetoric at this point, you're getting extremely gross.
Well, then get the fuck out of here. This is life, buddy.
I'm actually one of Pam's best friends. You don't want to say that.
Why don't you go read the Epstein's papers if you want to see what's really gross? Okay?
Yeah, no, you're also you're not realizing you're also pretty bigoted here. This is not
I'm not bigoted. I am not bigoted.
Yeah, you are.
Shut the fuck up, moron.
Pam, can we get out of here? This is gross.
Stop. Can we have that convo?
Defend the Constitution and all Americans. And this is why I'm telling you.
I don't understand what's bothering you, PPX, because
She's talking really badly about homosexual people. This is getting gross.
Well, if you're sensitive, honey, plug your ears up because these are the facts. Not everybody is promoting your lifestyle. It's not just me. All right? And if you're
she's hating on gay people pretty hard.
I don't hate gay people. I grew up in New York City, you dumb fuck. My best friends some of them were gay. I used to party.
Oh, let me guess. You also have black best friends too, right? Are you going to tokenize other people?
Black,
could you stop interrupting people? What the fuck, bro? She's telling her to go stop and hope she stops.
She's tokenizing.
You know, pink panties, bullshit, sensitivity down. Because these are the fucking facts. Not everybody.
You're not a drill sergeant anymore. Stop acting like a drill sergeant. Become a human again. You're not in the military.
If you're sensitive about it, stay the fuck off.
You're not a drill sergeant anymore. Quit using the military mindset. Behave like a decent human being.
Sergeant. I'm always a sergeant. Okay?
No.
I'm not going to
treat civilians differently than you treat your military people. You do not bash civilians like that. You don't go around bashing on gay people just because that wasn't even part of the topic in here. You just threw that out of nowhere. You just threw your hate of gay people out of nowhere.
Yeah, because I support the LGBT.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't appreciate that, Sarge.
No. Okay, look, let Gus, Kelly, and then G-Tree. Go ahead, Gus.
All right, Mike. Is Mike still here?
That pussy pants should go fuck himself, okay? All I said was the flag.
All right, Sarge, chill. Okay, Sarge. Wait.
Damn, Lord, get it. Control your
Sarge. Wait, hold on for a second. Wait, Sarge. You just was in here talking about you're a Christian. Chill out. Because that language that you're doing, you couldn't walk with Paul, Peter, Abraham, and Moses and be telling people, shut the fuck up.
That's between me and Jesus, not for you, okay?
No, but I'm just saying, Sarge. Sarge, I'm being real.
I'm a New Yorker, and I am also a fair person. And I know
but I'm just saying.
Here on the right agree with me on these facts.
No.
We're not always
but what I'm
happy about what a representative.
No, but what I'm saying, Sarge, and I haven't said nothing. No, listen. No, hold on, Pam. This Sarge. What I'm saying is, you insulted mad people. I didn't say nothing because I was going to tell them they can insult your ass right back, and I ain't going to say nothing either. You understand? But I'm just saying because you just piggyback off of I'm a Christian and stuff, and then right after that, shut the fuck up, moron. What the fuck? That just sounds. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100 with you. That's it. That's all. Listen, go ahead, Gus.
Look at this. I like Sarge.
All right, go ahead. All right. Go ahead, Gus.
Stuff. There's a line that I draw with people too.
Look, Pam, you know, because you know what she did. You know what she did with whatchamacallit, Ingrid. I try not to get in the middle with it. That's why I asked you, what's up with her? Who is she?
Oh, did she go after Ingrid too?
I tried to stay neutral with it. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Go ahead, Gus.
Can I not be interrupted by Pete? Mike is not here?
No, he's not here. He said he'll be back.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, we don't talk about him unless he's here.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, I know I probably should, but I'm kind of slightly co-hosting since Mike's not here.
I'll address it. Can I freaking talk? I'll address this. I got two things. One to Pam. You talk about the research. I've got to, if you just go into your X and search Spider Mike, go to media, there's a 41 second video. You can see that he took 4 steps toward Jerry coming at him. They were both going at each other. And then he took his F Trump flag pole and he took it like a hockey stick. And he cross-checked this Jerry guy right in the chest and knocked him over. And Jerry ended up with broken ribs and a concussion. And the other thing is, you guys with all the...
That's not even what happened at all. They're watching some sort of AI clip video or something.
No, it's not.
It's now AI.
No, it's not. It's not an AI video.
This has been verified. The cops even watched the video, dumbass. We've been over this many times.
Why are they letting this stupid freaking PDXP person... just talk.
I'm asking a question. Has it been verified that he broke his ribs? Where did you get that information? Because medical records are usually not available unless he told you personally. And then you need to have some evidence before you throw that stuff out, please.
He put it out of Andy himself.
Can I talk, please? Jesus, you women don't stop.
Except for Pam, I mean, you're the host. He's going to be misogynistic like that. You women don't stop, you big little pansy ass.
Shut up. Yes, it was verified. No, I haven't talked to Captain Jerry myself, and it would behoove you people to show the man enough respect that served our country to remember his name is Captain Jerry.
It behooved him to not hit multiple people with his rascal scooter.
Will you stop it? Jeez, you're like a little woman.
Well,
he's got to do a misogynistic thing.
You're going over.
Do you have a misogyny? You got such a fucking problem with women. I'm not your fucking mother. Take it out on other women. Don't take it out on me. Don't take it out on women. Don't take it out on anyone except.
I am not going to allow you, Gus, to talk about Mike until he's here. Period. I'll just put you down. That's the line I'm drawing. What last chance? If you want to talk about anything else, we've already gone over this enough. I'm not going to keep chewing the same tobacco over and over and over. But if Mike comes back in, you want to address Mike, fine. Do you hear me? Last warning. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. No, I just was putting it out there for you to do the research and see the video yourself.
I saw it.
The other thing that's all I wanted to, that's all I brought that up for.
Believe me,
one guy
I would be the first on Mike's ass if we know what happened.
Well, go ahead and just
spinning it. Stop it.
Just go on X and search Spider Mike and then go to media. And then if I can have you interrupt, please.
Wait, it's good. Hold on 1 second for a minute. Let me real quick. So Gus, because this is what the question I think Pam was trying to ask you, Gus. So you said this guy's ribs is broken. Yes, is that what you said?
And his name is. Please give him the respect as a disabled veteran. His
name
is
Captain.
Listen, sir. Okay, let me explain something to you, but let me say something to you. I don't give a fuck about no military shit. Let's just get that out the way. I don't care about none of that. Okay, that's it. I don't know his name. I don't care. Okay, so now we cool on that. My question to you is, you said that the man's ribs was broke?
Ribs were broken and he had a concussion.
Okay, cool. Okay, did that come from? Is there a hospital report? Where did you get that from?
No, I didn't get it from a hospital report. I got it from some friends of his on X.
What they say.
Okay, so then I guess what we have to wait to see.
He went in an ambulance. Let's just agree on something that he did leave in an ambulance from the scene. Okay.
Yeah, okay, he left in the ambulance. Okay. I've left in. Yeah, I know plenty of people left in the ambulance. Wasn't nothing wrong with them. I'm not saying it was
home within 6 hours. If he had broken ribs, you're not leaving the hospital within 6 hours. That's facts.
Oh, so wait, yeah. So Gus, did this guy leave the hospital?
I believe that he's home now, but we're talking about 24 hours later now. I don't know.
Okay, cool. So let's do this. Let's say it was 24 hours. Wait. Let's say it was 24 hours. If he had a concussion and broken ribs, he would have left the house in hospital in 24 hours. One, if you have a concussion and you're older, they definitely would have held you probably for a couple of days. So my suggestion to you, listen, Gus.
They hold you for 24 hours if you have a concussion.
Okay, well, Gus, my suggestion.
I've had broken ribs and I finished the football game. So you
wait, Gus. Okay, Gus.
Let's not even argue about that.
Gus. You were playing football. You were 20.
Wait, Gus.
It's all right. He went in an ambulance to a hospital. Was actually on
then Gus.
Mike hospitalized them.
Okay, Gus. If he left in the ambulance, then you should have just left it like that. You came in here saying that the man had broken ribs. He had broken ribs. So all I'm saying is, then people is questioning whether the video. And we're saying, where did you get that from? You got this from someone else. So maybe you should just chill on that information before you say that Spider Mike or somebody broke the man's ribs, bro. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. We'll agree on that, okay?
All right, then thank you. That's all. That's all. Right, I'm not saying that you're lying or you're not. I'm just saying.
Stop. We agree. Can I get to the next thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please. Damn. We live in a society, a moral society. So we have morals that we live by. And homosexuality and transgenderism is not part of a moral society. And we also live in a civilization.
Here we go again, Pam. We got another one of these dumb motherfuckers being bigoted again. Get them out.
Here comes this guy interrupting again.
Because we don't take bigoted motherfuckers like you in here. Get the fuck out.
Why are all maggots against
LGBT? Get the fuck out.
Okay, the other thing is we live in a civilization. So if you get called a name, you don't get to go beat somebody up. And I know
it happens here in Portland.
I know Harlem, New York City. If you get called the N-word, you're going to go beat somebody up. That's why people have what's called the fatigue. We have black fatigue because you people act like fucking animals. We live in a civilization.
Oh
we
my
don't
God!
live-
We live in a society.
I kind of don't agree with that.
No, hold on, chill.
That was kind of racist.
No, I'm not kicking him. Nah, no one's kicking him out. Nobody's kicking him out. I don't give a fuck. So no, that's cool.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't agree that
No, I know. Just no.
all
We
black
not,
people are bad. That's
we
like
not,
saying
we
all
not
black people are bad.
snowflakes. We not kicking nobody out. We not snowflakes. So look, Gus, that's cool. No, look, Gus, that's cool. You think black people's animals? That's cool because we think certain. No. I didn't say I think all bad people are animals. I think there are some that act animalistic.
What about January?
As are people of other colors. So let me ask you a question. What was up with January 6th? How did they act? It's nothing to do with January 6th.
Yes, it is. You're calling how people act.
We don't go on Carnival Cruise.
We're injured.
I don't go on the Carnival Cruise because I don't want to be with all those people that are chimping out.
Well, then why you support January 6th?
Oh my God! You have no idea what I support about January 6th. You need to do your research.
You need to do your research. Gaslight me. I saw what you did on January the 6th.
Okay, wait, Gus. Wait, one more thing. Pam. Yeah, go ahead because I need to move on to Kelly and G. I get it. And then you can come back. I agree with you. What you did to BC Preacher saying that he was at January 6th and was in the tunnel beating on the police, and you know it was a lie?
I've got the research.
Why do all you do is lie?
No, I'm not.
All you Antifas just lie.
Nope.
Okay. Enough on that stage crossing the ice. Lie.
I got
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm done.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, Gus. Is covered. Too bad, BC Preacher.
Okay, Gus. So it's Kelly and G tweets or whatever. Yeah, Kelly and G tweets.
I'm gonna yield to G. Go ahead, G.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
I wanted
it.
to watch 4 hours at the Capitol. Just watch that video and then say what you just said to me.
Okay, there's some wild ass space you got going on here. There's a few things I'd like to break down. First of all, from New York City, born and raised, still here. What's up? Brooklyn's own. Second of all, I got a couple of questions first for you. Stop, because, I ain't ever seen anything change here, brother. I'm just going to ask you, seriously, how has your life, because I'm a born Democrat, ex, but how has your life changed? Because that's why I'm an ex-Democrat. Now, I don't know how old you are. I am not ashamed of my age. I am going to be 60 tomorrow morning. So, I know my city. I know every damn square inch of all 5 boroughs. Nothing ever fucking changes. What has gotten better for you that you are still a, quote, progressive? Like, I gotta know. You gotta give me that first before we can have that conversation.
Okay. Well, in brief, first of all, just so I'm not ashamed of my age too, because I will be 54 on Valentine's Day.
Nice. You're an Aquarian too.
Yeah, so I guess I'm sharing the same sign with you this month, my ass. So, as far what has changed for me? Well, first of all, how to say.
Come on, let's
Democrat
be honest.
policy.
Come on, you got
hold on. So my life was a little bit more better and fairer under Democratic mayor. We're going to talk about the mayor because we're from the city, right? So under the Democratic mayors than it was under Giuliani. When Giuliani came in, I remember when Giuliani came in.
Wait.
Fucking
Are
hell.
you talking about stop and frisk? Because listen, I'm going a little bit deeper than that. Like, I want to have that really intellectual conversation with you.
I'm not just starting there.
I know y'all think you were the most fucked up by Giuliani. My people got taken down. So I know y'all whatever, but it was the Italians that really got fucked up under Giuliani, his own people.
Yes, when he was the Attorney General.
But again, when he was in office is when New York City was thriving. You can't say it wasn't. It was at its safest for you and me.
That's not true.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not, okay.
you know
Let me
what?
say something. Okay, wait. Well, let me. Can
I ask you a question? Why would
Yes.
known liberal who bounced around from party to party so he could stay in office, Mike Bloomberg, not only follow the laws implemented by Giuliani, that's the motherfucker that really amped that shit up. So why are you trying to deny that during that period between Giuliani and Mike Bloomberg's 3 terms, you're saying we weren't thriving? Because I can tell you, after your progressive guy, you know, the first commie, de Blasio, we spiraling. We can't even pay our bills. Look at, I'm gonna throw out some things for you. So Bed-Stuy, still do or die unless you're in a gentrified area. The Bronx still burned, ain't nothing changed. CI, fucking still a shithole. Shall I go on? Oh wait, East New York, that's a motherfucker that hasn't changed yet. That's you know what? That's where I'm gonna go buy some property. Shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. So
it's
look,
gonna be on the come up.
Yeah. Okay. So listen. I guess because I'm like really the only person from New York City here. So listen. Let's real simple. Number one, as far as New York City is, as far as rents, they have always been going up. It don't matter who the mayor was.
New York City. It's New York City.
New York. Yeah. So wait, real quick. So listen. See, let's not do that. It has nothing to do with necessarily parties per se. Okay, but when it does come to rent, the only party that does try to do some type of rent control. Now, okay, let me do it this way. Because stop for a second. Hold on, I know you. Hold on, Chip. Hold on. Because now I know you agree with this. You do know that New York City is more of a tenant-friendly city than a landlord. Am I correct?
Nah.
You said no? That's not true.
You want to know why? Because I bought my house. Thank the Lord.
No, so you're saying? So you're saying?
No. Hear me out. I'll give you the reason why, and I'll tell you because there's a lot of fuck ups out there, and I know them. When I got my house, which was only 13 years ago, okay, not even 13 yet. It'll be 13 in August, and it was by sheer luck that someone left us something that we were able to buy a house. That's number one. Number two is, I would not buy a multiple dwelling, not even a 2-family home. And you want to know why? Because I know a lot of people that, you know, luckily enough were able to buy a home. However they got it, they were able to. One of my good friends had a tenant. She moved in, she paid her security, she paid her first month, and she paid 2 months more. It took my friend over 2 years, and I can't even tell you the tens of thousands, time, aggravation, and whatever, to get that non-paying tenant out. Not only did that non-paying tenant take 2 years to leave, listen to me, take 2 years to leave, she cost them close to $100,000 in damages to their property before she left.
Okay, so is that so does that make the city pro-tenant or pro-landlord?
It makes it pro-tenant in a way, but not in a good way.
Okay, that's my point. That's the question.
How is that a good way?
Okay,
so
wait, let me
can't go past 3 minutes. We got let's just try properties as pro-tenant.
Wait, let me say this for the people.
Can we move on? A lot of people are not familiar with this. Nobody is familiar with what is. I don't live in New York.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
I know. Wait.
Why don't you two instant message each other?
Okay, you're right. But now that you're back, because I wanted to speak.
Because she was trying to ask me why am I just. She's trying to ask
but it's between you and her. I don't think people.
No. She was.
They don't want to talk about New York.
But I'm glad you're back.
She was trying to ask me why. She was trying to ask me why am I a Democrat?
All right.
In essence, that's what she was trying to ask.
Okay, I think I'm going to drop.
Okay, go.
Because I got a question for you, sir. So I was listening to you. I've been here a while, and I was listening to you. And I honestly, thankfully this space is recorded. First of all, I put some information stop, and for whomever else wants to go down in the bubble about Black Bloc Antifa, it's a documentary. It was done, I'm not sure how many years ago, but it is there. It's a Vice, you know, everybody's familiar with Vice. It's their documentary, and it's on YouTube. Mike, the reason I wanted to speak with you, and I'm glad you're back, is this. I heard 3 different positionings from you, and I'm trying to understand which one it was that you are, you know, settling on. Because I heard you say you stood your ground, you try to move out of the way, you moved to the right. When it came to this altercation with Captain Jack, I forget his name, but the veteran gentleman that got hurt in that mix-up with you. So I don't know, you see, because to me, if you stand your ground, that's like me not moving. Like, I ain't moving, I'm standing my ground. Okay, but then if I'm moving to my right, well, then I didn't stand my ground. I'm moving to my right. And it was just a couple of different positions you said during your conversations with other speakers back and forth. So I'm just trying to get, you know, an idea, because I haven't seen the video. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm trying to understand what your position is, because you can't be doing all 3 of those things and then yet the man still gets hurt. Because if you moved out of the way to your right, or if you stood your ground, but you weren't looking to harm him, like, I don't understand how that ends up happening.
Well, first of all, I didn't get all 3 of what you're asking, but I moved to the left, not the right.
Okay, I'm sorry, the left. Oh my God, I get my left and right mixed up.
If you look at the video, I tried to go to the left because he had that thing full bore. It was moving at me very fast. So I put my hands out, which I had I had a flag, and the flagpole was a piece of bamboo. Okay, so when he hit me, he hit the right side of me, my right leg. All right, and when I put my hands out, I'm trying to stop myself from falling forward. Okay. Unfortunately, he kept the fuel on. He kept the fuel on. He flipped backwards. I landed on top of him. End of story. I didn't even know who this guy was.
Okay, Phil, Phil, shut the fuck up, Phil. I'm talking. Phil, I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Let me have this conversation. I waited. Shut the fuck up, Phil.
I think the 3 minutes are up.
He knows everyone that's been there. He knows everyone that's been there. He's not just someone that just
I need
showed
you
up.
to take control. I don't want
Phil. No, Phil.
3 minutes. I'm not staying up forever. People need to talk.
Spider, I want to ask you, Spider, because you did say a couple of different positions. Thank you for clarifying. The space is thankfully recorded. I could go back and listen again as anyone else could. Also, like I said, I just wanted to note, down in the bubble, I left some information on Black Bloc Antifa. They are rather violent, and they admit to it. And stop. It was a pleasure to meet you. Hopefully, we'll have a conversation in another space.
Oh, yeah, you can con them. You can't con me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, tell me about the Black Bloc. Go to hell.
I didn't do the documentary. Vice did. It's down in the bubble. You said bring facts. Do your research. I gave you some. It isn't from some
Those are not
anyone.
Those are not Antifa.
Who it's from first.
Those are anarchists. Those are the ones that cause all of the violence. Those are the ones that they like to.
The video I put down at the bottom is Black Bloc. If you don't like it, Pam, I don't know what to tell you. But this is a Vice documentary. It's not some random manipulative reporter. It is a Vice documentary.
Okay, they're not Antifa then.
Yeah, they're not Antifa. They're not real Antifa. All right? I'm sorry to say that, but they're not. Those are the ones that cause the violence. Those are the ones that cause destruction. Okay?
Like the ones that attacked me yesterday?
Rose City? Is that violent?
That doesn't make them who we are.
Is Rose City Antifa violent, Spider?
Let her speak. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is Rose City Antifa violent?
There are some that are violent, but they're not.
Okay, well then we need to be again.
Antifa.
So we agree on something. So we can say we can't.
Mega. I was
we
there
can't.
on January
Oh my God!
And
Whataboutism?
Fucking violent.
Oh my God, Pam!
Oh my God!
You're a contradiction of yourself, lady.
No, Mega's violent too. I was there with.
Oh, were they? Were they? Because I got to tell you something, Pam.
On both sides.
I got to tell you, if they were violent,
on the Democrat side,
I would think one would have popped you in your mouth
Let
already.
the host speak. Let the host speak, please. Go ahead, Pam.
You don't put everybody in a box and say they're
You
violent.
did. You did with Antifa. We're not talking about MAGA. We're talking
Let
about
her speak.
Antifa.
Well, you don't.
Let her speak, or you're going to get dropped.
Go right ahead.
I was down there in Portland, and they're my family now. These are the nicest, caring, loving people I've ever met.
They ran, Pam.
And they encourage non-violence. I said if there's any violence, I'm leaving. You want to submit
Shut up, Phil.
Bullshit about these people, go ahead. But you're not changing my mind, because you know why? I talk to them. I get to know them as people. I know about their children, their little bits of their life. You don't know nothing but what you read and some video you watch. Get to know these people. Have coffee with them.
Your family,
you don't know nothing.
Let her talk, Phil. Hush, Phil.
You switch,
Phil,
hush. Mike.
Hush.
She'll
Hush.
just switch
Hush.
no matter what she does.
Yo, Phil,
you're the one that came in here. She's the host, so hush. Go ahead, Pam.
I'm muted him, man. He's bugging the fuck out.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Stop.
I just want to say, don't these people trying to know who these people are. They watch a video or they read some book, some bullshit. They don't know who the author is. They don't look at who did the video, what was the motive behind that video. No, sit down and have coffee. That lady that came in earlier, yeah, she's talking to the MAGA, but she doesn't talk to me. Trump calls all the MAGA up there to tell him what happened in Portland. They don't call us, do they? You know, they want to hear what they want to hear. They want to see what they want to see. It's all BS.
Because you're a traitor.
These are people standing in front of that blue line, risking their lives for our democracy. Because ICE needs to leave every fucking city, every state.
We voted for this. It's not about democracy. We voted for this. This is exactly.
Yeah, you voted for someone unaliving people. Renee, Alex, you voted for that? Yes, well, that's great, Phil. That's great.
We did.
Anyway, I'll
go
shut
fuck
up.
yourself.
I'm sorry, stop.
We did. This is what we voted
I gotta get out of this mega space. They're driving me insane.
Democracy.
No, it's okay.
I think Pam wants to get some sleep, everyone. Come on now. Let's respect
I'll
that.
give it another hour, but I don't want to hear it.
Okay, another hour. So.
See, you got to understand, when they're putting out BS, you need to debunk them and stop spinning a lot better job than I do. So do you.
Well, I think we need to go to the hands. I think Spin City, is the Spin City next stop?
Yeah, it'd be Spin City, Unknown.
Spin City.
Spin City, Unknown, and then Angry.
And then Angry. Okay, go ahead, Spin City.
Listen, we're putting it on 3 minutes. So you got 3 minutes for this to rock.
Okay. Spin City.
All right, so Spider Mike, this is directed towards you.
All right.
I have seen video. I have seen multiple videos of the incident that happened with Captain Jerry. Regardless of what happened, in my personal opinion, you took the law into your own hands. Granted, could that person have been doing what he was doing prior? I didn't see that. So I can see what I can see.
Just know this is a mega live streamer. Liar.
A man got hurt. In your mind, whether it was justly or unjustly, a man got hurt.
That is correct.
Yeah, an officer.
That is correct. Okay, and that's unfortunate. Okay, that's unfortunate that an elderly, retired. You gonna let me answer, or are you done,
Mike?
Are you done?
You're a retard.
Are you done?
He's a
All right,
right
kick this little bigot out. He's calling Mike a retard. Get him out.
Well, it's obvious. Who's calling Mike a retard? I didn't say retard.
Phil did.
Yeah, but you say I have not right degraded or
drop.
I didn't say you did. Quit playing victim.
Okay. Oh,
drop Phil.
Victim. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, listen.
If we didn't say
Phil,
you,
can
then
you just
why
raise
are
your
you playing like
hand, Phil?
How does it feel, Sven, to cheat on your wife?
Hey, do me a favor.
If you don't raise your hand, you're
Sven,
going to
how
get
does it
dropped.
feel to cheat on your
Can
wife?
somebody mute Sparky?
How does it feel, Sven?
How does
How
it
does
feel?
it feel?
Okay,
How does it
you're
feel?
going
Yeah,
down.
get rid of
You're going down. You're not. Yeah, you guys are
listen.
not listening to my co-host. I'm going to take you down. What? He's nicer than I am. Stop the spin. You stop being so nice to these guys.
No.
They're going to break our rules. Get them out.
Right.
I
So
don't know how to drop. I don't know how to drop people.
No, listen. Let me just say this to everybody. See, one of the things that I try to do, I try to make sure I'm the opposite of what they do. Because if we go in their spaces, they'll just throw you out the room after they, you know what I mean? So try to do the opposite.
Yes.
That's why.
But no, stop the spin. They throw us out because they just don't like us. It's different. They follow their rules, though. They give them respect. They're not respecting the space. They don't respect people that are talking. They talk over them. They don't raise their hand. That's nothing that you wouldn't ask anybody to do.
I know. So what I'm saying is, listen. What I'm saying to people in what I'm saying to people in the space is, number one, I don't like just kicking people out and all that because I'm not no snowflake. Neither is Pam. None of us are snowflakes, so we don't. You know what I mean? But you can't just keep interrupting when we telling you don't do it. So after like 2-3 times, then I'm gonna remove you. So I'm just saying that now. Now, if you want to just keep doing that, and I get it, because some of you, and I understand the nature. Y'all don't like you just refuse to take orders from somebody because you're spoiled like that, and I get it. But I'm just putting it out there. That's all.
Okay, can I address Spin City's accusation?
I guess to have an intelligent conversation.
Yeah, me too. And I would advise you to watch the footage of what this Jerry was doing before he hit me. Okay, he hit at least 6 or 7 other people before he went to those police by doing the circles. Okay, look for that video. In one of the videos, you'll see him run over my foot. Okay? So I could charge him with assault, but I didn't. I was walking to the police that he was talking to with 7 other people that got hit by him. They wanted to talk to the police too. And then that's when he circled around. He was looking right at me. I was able to move to the left a little bit, but he hit me. So I'm sorry that he got hurt, but you know what FAFO means, right? You know that acronym.
I do. You're absolutely correct.
Okay? He fucked around and he found out. He hit the biggest motherfucker that was out there. Okay? He centered on me. So now I've been doxxed. All right? My address is being shared everywhere. And all I can say to that is I do love the Second Amendment, and I will protect myself, and I will protect my roommates. Okay, so and I have security cameras all over. So go ahead, come on over. But that's fucked up. I did not intentionally. Like I said, I didn't even know who the guy was. I didn't find out his name. I didn't know that he was a veteran. I had no idea.
Wow.
Oh, I'm crying?
Yeah.
I'm crying. Hey, Phil. Shut up. When he tipped over, you know what came out? Half of a beer can.
You've been trying to start.
You know what?
No, look, I removed him because evidently he's trying to know. Because I just made the speech and just said, and I guess he's just one of those entitled, privileged kids. So I know, and I get it.
Thank you,
I'm
Scott.
not mad at him. Yeah, I'm not mad at him. I understand, but I removed him because I told him, so he can't say I wasn't done.
Who had a beer?
Well, when he flipped back, his half can of beer came down, and everyone down there was talking about how he's always drunk. You know, riding that thing around, which isn't illegal, but he might have been a little drunk while he was doing the circles and hitting people.
You know what, Spider-Mike, they're going to have that record in medical records. That'll throw it all out if you got to go to court.
Yeah, probably. You know, it was probably found, you know, he had a high alcohol blood level, you know, and I don't know. Like I said, I tried to, later I tried to ask the people down at the corner, the MAGA corner, how he was, you know, how is he doing? Because, yeah, I was concerned. I mean, but still, I was upset that he hit me.
Michael,
and I could repeat it again.
Mike, please know we believe you. We believe you.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, the cops did.
We know you're fine.
When the police looked at the footage, they're like, "Oh, it corroborates your story. You're free to leave." And then, like I said, they asked me if I wanted to press charges on him, which I said no, you know, because I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
So, people were saying that I should have, but come on. Now, if I would have pressed charges, oh my God, I'd probably have more people on me.
But
you know what I mean? And I don't want to start stuff.
But you know, that's why I hang around you, Michael, because you would never do something like that.
Because I love you, dear.
You got a mouth like I do, and I love your mouth. Don't stop saying anything. I love your mouth. Really, I love what you share. It's right on.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Pam.
You love both sides. I know you do. But you don't, you know, you said
all right, guys, I've had about enough of this for tonight. Now it's Tom's already gone again. You're just going back and forth about the same stuff.
I'm so sorry that he got injured.
Hold on,
I mean, I wasn't trying to injure the guy, but he flipped his car backwards. And so, come on.
Hold on. There we go. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was kind of different night we had listening to that. I thought, a lot of it was pretty good. Now it's just getting repetitive. It's getting later, so I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep. If there's anything going on tomorrow night, we will be live. Mostly protests are going to be during the weekends right now, so I'm not sure how big the week's going, but I'll keep an eye on it. If you guys like the stream, guys, make sure you guys throw some support. Helps us grow, keeps us going, all that nice, happy stuff. It's been a while since we've had any support lately, anyways, for the channel. So not necessary, or expected, but I appreciate. Anyways, I'm going to bed, so. Hopefully everybody has a great and wonderful night. And like I said, it was something different we did. Maybe we'll try to keep an eye out for those more often. If you guys liked it, just let me know. And we can see which way go, like I said, But I thought it was something different for the night. And it did get kind of interesting. It was pretty great for a little while. But now it's just getting repetitive. So anyways, good night, guys. Have a wonderful night.